All right. What is up? I don't know what the hell happened.
You look like, hey, we're here.
Yeah, it's like, wait a second.
My I'm like super laggy. I pressed like the go live button and it didn't like actually go live for like a good 30 seconds. So I don't know what the hell's going on with my internet today. But what's up? Welcome to the Spoiler Kings. Welcome Thursday night show. My name's Stan Kramer, Brandon, and Brian the Grizzly.
What up? What up?
How's your guys' week so far?
It kept me on my feet. It's busy.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely kept me occupied for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. In a good way, hopefully.
Yeah. I was productive. Did a bunch of stuff. And got my Toxic Avenger tickets. Only one theater around here is playing it.
Yeah, man. That's a big issue with that movie.
Mm-hmm.
There's like the theater I'm going to, my normal one, they got one showing. That's it. That whole day, all day Friday, one showing. So yeah. And it's ending Saturday.
Were a lot of the seats taken?
A good amount. I mean, it was definitely the smallest theater in it was the smallest auditorium. But it was mostly full. Yeah. So the very least they gave it that.
I think I am gonna get the popcorn bucket, and I'm happy. I'm just happy it's finally coming out, especially after like them saying it was gonna be unreleasable and no one would take a chance on it, and so it was floating around out there until somebody was gracious enough to pick it up.
Yeah, seriously. Yeah, but yeah, it's gonna be a good one. I think it's gonna be weird for sure. I'm looking at it right now. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, about 8 seats left in my theater. So again, that's like the smallest one, the one that maybe holds 30.
The 40. One that we rent out.
Yeah, the one. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, like I said, only one freaking showing. Damn. And that's like around me, that's the only other one, unless I want to go like way to a northern suburb. So that's crazy. But
it could be playing near me, but I'm like, whatever.
No, I love Toxic Avenger as a kid. Had the toys.
I had a ton of Toxic Crusader toys. I actually been revisiting the animated series. It's on Prime Video.
Oh, nice. I did not know that.
I was playing with T'Challa. Y'all doing it. That's cool. I ain't no problem with it. I was playing with T'Challa.
I always had all my toys like intermingle with the Toxic and Ninja Turtles and my X-Men.
Oh yeah.
Oh no. I'm one of those crazy kids. Everything has to be exact.
Belong in this universe.
Like, what's wrong with you? I'll throw them out the way and then I'll go pick them up and put them up. What's wrong with you?
At least Turtles and Toxic kind of could go in the same universe.
They could coexist, yeah.
Yeah. This toxic ooze just freaking everywhere. Might as well. What about you, Brian? Like a week so far?
No, it's not bad. I can't complain. Yeah. I'm always busy because I'm running all these damn businesses. I'm trying to find someone. I'm going to hire someone to be me to run around to these businesses.
There you go.
I'm trying to hire a replacement.
Yeah. You just hang out all day. At least part-time. If you can find somebody to at least part-time or like take half of your stores or something like that.
They have to work all full-time, and we're probably paying like 75, 80 grand. And you do, you go to 5. Go 5. I'll do all the big stuff and the other 3 stores, but all that driving for the birds, man.
Oh man, yeah. That sucks. But what we got tonight? We're talking about Alien. That was another awesome episode, I think.
Yeah.
What are we gonna talk about? Shit, I know I had it up.
See, y'all haven't seen the new thing for Peacemaker. Yeah,
I started watching.
No, yeah,
I seen the first 40 minutes. So
I got about halfway through.
Yeah,
I stopped at in the middle of they're doing the orgy
Oh, gee, what? So I haven't even started it. So
Huge orgy. I'm like, what the hell is going on? Like, he's doing drugs. He's doing hard drugs. It's orgy stuff. It is crazy. And this is the first 30 minutes of the show. Like,
that's hilarious.
Of the first episode in 3 years.
Oh man.
I mean, we knew about the orgy because it was in the trailer. You know,
Yeah.
like them talking. What's Vigilante
They
talking
allude
about
to
it?
It wasn't a short one.
So next Thursday, I'll be more ready for it as soon as it comes out on, because it comes out like an hour and a half before we go live. So
Yeah.
8 hour time. So
I was asking myself, what time it was going to start, if we were going to all be able to have enough time to watch it, but I guess we're just going to have to save it until
we'll find a day.
Find a day.
We'll find a day. We'll try to get one. Yeah.
Peacemaker coming out. I watch Uploads. Upload season 4 comes out. Was it? I want to say it's Monday, the 25th. I think it's the 25th.
Yeah, Monday.
So that's Upload season 4 comes out. So I'm excited for that.
Nice.
So I'm watching like everything that comes out. And then the following week we get Wednesday. I mean, it's a lot of TV shows that are coming out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
In abundance. So we're being honest. We're going to be eating good and be occupied.
Yeah. TV shows have been pretty good this year.
Yeah.
For sure. So, yeah. But yeah, we're going to talk about, but yeah, next week we'll probably, hopefully, now that because I forgot it even came out.
It's a different dance, week. Just so you get it's
not different,
different, but it's different. It's different.
Yeah. Okay. Check that out. But yeah, we're talking about Alien. We're gonna hopefully get some of those Harry Potter leaks if we got time.
We gotta talk about Tramell.
And then Tramell, Tillman. That's probably the first thing we talk about, because that's super big news. And we've been saying he needs to be in the MCU for a while.
Yeah.
So yeah, I just hope it's
things they could do with him going forward.
Yeah,
I can't wait to talk about that.
Yeah. So because they didn't say who he's playing, so we'll talk about who he could be playing.
Come on.
I'm pretty sure I know who's playing, but we'll entertain some of the other ones.
Who's playing.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah. Yeah. But let's see who's in chat before we get into some of these topics. We got Fernando in the house. Say what's up? What's good, fellas?
Up, Fernando?
Maria. Hello, everyone.
Yeah, what's up?
Little cowboy emoji. That's awesome. Oh, excuse me.
It's perfect for Fallout, right? Because we got Fallout season 2.
There you go. Yeah, watch some trailers. Fernando said, Alien. Sorry, man. I'm like super gassy. Alien Earth was another great episode. Yeah, that was a good one.
It was interesting. It was
really interesting.
Yeah.
Really enjoying it.
Yeah.
So,
heck yeah.
I was talking with Anzo and Danny right before, and I was arguing that it's not going to have any problems when mixing with the aliens. None at all.
No,
I figured it out. It's going to be fine. The continuity is going to be perfect. It's going to work out.
Yeah, because from what I read, it's 2 years before the original Alien,
which would be normally a problem. But remember, the where they're going out to takes 60 years to get there, 65 years to get there.
Yeah,
so they left 60 years ago. Like,
yeah, they already. I mean, they already explained. Well, I will get into it, but they already kind of explained that a little bit. So, but yeah, it was really good. And the biggest thing. This is a movie, man. This is a movie that they.
It's a movie in show form.
Yes, it is.
I was
it
thinking
is
the
so
same
good.
exact thing. I was thinking the same exact thing. Actually, as I was watching yesterday's episode, and we had even, Ryan kind of raised that point last week, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And that's kind of what got me thinking. Yeah, this is a movie, just kind of extended out into show form.
Yeah,
it's an 8-hour movie. They said 8-hour movie. Instead of doing Zack Snyder and doing a 4-hour movie, it's like they would just cut it up in a bit in like nice little bite-sized thing.
I mean, originally that's what the Snyder Cut was supposed to be. It was supposed to be 4 1 hour or 4. all 1 hour
would have
movies.
been kind of
I like
cool.
them.
I think
Yeah.
that would have been better. I would have probably enjoyed it even more.
I think so too. But yeah. Well, we're gonna talk Alien Earth for sure. Fernando, I see that you're one talking about Tramell, but we're gonna save that.
100%. I agree though.
Collector Movie Man, what's up? Says, hey, Sporty King,
Collector.
look forward to doing a Fall Off Season 2 trailer reaction. And Brian, I'm chapter 45 of the third book of Children of Blood and Bone. That's got to be almost done, right? At that point, chapter 45?
No, probably half. He's a little bit more over halfway.
Damn, okay. But there you go.
I know, Collector, you're going to love it.
Oh, it is.
It's interesting. It's really interesting. And then once you get past like the first 10 chapters, it's great.
Nice.
We could do a discussion. That's what we'll do. We'll do a book discussion.
I think I'm gonna pick up Children. Yeah. I think I'm gonna pick up Children of Blood and Bone soon, because as we're entering fall seasons, like one of the things that I like to do is stand and read. So might go to the local bookstore. I went around the corner over here in the Printers Row area, so might go over there tomorrow and see what I can't find. Because I need to finish. I want to start reading those.
Look at you back in your background.
I know. Because I know I have the Blood and Bone book somewhere on the shelf up here. Actually, right there. Bam.
Yep, it is. I can see it.
Right there. And this is old. So, because I'm like, I know it's on the shelf.
I got them.
I know Erica read it, but I haven't read it.
It's good. The first two are excellent. The third one took a little time for me to get into it, but man, it got me. I'm going through a little bit of depression because you guys know I've been reading the books called He Who Fights with Monsters, right? So there's 12 books, and I think Monday afternoon I finished the 12th book, and now I'm sitting there like, so what do I do now? Like I've been spending all this time reading, and I'm like,
you're like lost.
And then so I found out Shirley, who the guy who Travis Dever or whatever, the one who wrote it, the author, has been writing the 13th book, right? And they're like little snippets online. And they said, oh, it could be coming out any day now. I'm like, every day I'm Googling. Did it come out today? Did it come out today?
Checking on Amazon.
Can I order it right now? Like, why can't I do a pre-order? Give me a pre-order for book 13. But now it's like, I feel like I lost friends. Like literally, I'm like, man, Jason, I can't. Humphrey, oh, man, I'm so sad. Like you guys are like my friends now. Like we've been hanging out for all 12 books. I need Sophie, Nick. I need you all. I need them. So
that's
Neil,
crazy. You went through 12 books that quick, man. I mean, you went through them pretty quick.
Because I was loving it. I'll be like, if I'm not watching TV, I'm reading the book. My wife was like, what's wrong with you? I'm flying through it.
Nice.
But there's a Facebook group talking about it, and I'm talking to them like, hey guys, so when's this book coming out? But the 12 books just came out.
Book club.
I can do it. Let's go. I got my next book that I'm going to be reading. Ender's Exile. You ever see the movie Ender's Game? Yeah. So it's the second book, Ender's Game.
Ender's
Okay.
So I love the Ender's Game book. The movie kind of disappointed me.
That's what I heard from a lot of people. The book is like way better.
So
especially the casting, especially the casting of the character of Bonzo. What a complete freaking joke! What an absolute joke! He was supposed to be like this, like Adonis of a dude in the book, and
he's like Tower the 2. Smallest. Look,
the whole complete opposite.
Yeah, like Ender looms over him.
Brand is probably the same size as Ender. Okay, in the movie.
Yeah,
Ender is at least 7 inches taller than Bonzo.
Yeah, like he towered over him, and it's like you're supposed to. This dude's supposed to be intimidating with his little petulant baby glare that he has.
I would have slapped him like, get out of here! What's wrong with you?
Yeah, I would have flicked him through a wall.
That's funny.
But
just get out of here.
It's too bad, again, I think if book to film adaptations have proven anything, Don't make them into books. Don't make them into movies. Make them into shows on streaming services. I've said that. I know I've said that countless times. I know it comes up pretty much every time we talk. Make them into either limited series or ongoing series, depending on how many books they are. One book equals one season.
The money that you need, see the difference is for movies, you can make a lot of money off of it. You know, so like you can have a higher budget on a movie, on a show, you're not gonna get that same thing coming back. So it's hard. Even though it's hard, you're not making any money in the movie theater anymore because they're shutting them down in 28 days. They're going, you know, buy it at home. And why are you going streaming in 28 days? This is cutting off your face, your nose to spite your face. It makes no sense why they're doing that. Instead of doing 3 months out, we're doing 1 month out.
Yeah. You know,
no one's going to make any money.
Yeah, you know, we got Superman on digital a month and a half after the fact. Not that I'm complaining. I love the movie.
I mean, everything except for Fantastic Four, which might be pretty soon.
Yeah. Jurassic
World was 1 month. Bad Guys 2. We just did a review about it. It just came out 3 weeks. 3 weeks. You know,
like, but why are they rushing to do these things?
Birdman did a really good. I think it was Birdman did a really good a video about it, and it's like you're able to like double dip, and because now you're charging $20 to rent it at home. You know, and a bunch of people are going to do that. And then you have people that want to buy it for, you know, $30 or $20, whatever it is to buy it, you know, so
I thought
that's why they're
doing. You can't buy it. So when
you can buy the digital, you can buy,
I thought you only could rent it, and then the digital won't come in until you release it. So like when you're paying that $20 to rent it, watch it at home, you don't own that.
No,
it still goes away
when you rent it. Yeah, so here's Superman. You can rent it for $24.99, or you can buy it for $29.99.
Then why would you rent it for $24.99? That's stupid.
Exactly. But that's what they do. It's the dollar rule. Like, if you ever seen that, if you're selling, well, you probably know what it is, Brian. Like, there's the whole theory of like you charge like 75 cents for a large, but it's so you force them to want to upcharge, you know, because you're like, why am I gonna get a medium when I can get a large for only $1 more or something like that? Same thing with that. Like now you get the extra $5 out of them.
That value basket option, like, oh, well, you know, for only $3.40 more. Well, if I bought it differently, all separately, it'll be $5. So you save $1.60, but you're really just getting $3.40 out.
Yeah. So a lot of companies are doing it now. Are doing the whole getting it out there for them.
You could still
and then
do
charge another $3.
But you can still do it and just make them wait 60 days. If you had the patience, you get your box office numbers, you wait the 60 days, still doing it, then you do the at home release, then you do like you don't have to do this way. I don't know why they have changed it so much.
It's weird. Yeah. But I think this is gonna be the new normal. It's gonna be like 2 months is going to be like max, you know what I mean? It seems like, but it's going to be like a month and a half, a month, you know, and then you're going to be able to buy it, you know.
I think Superman, if they would have did it the right way, would have hit 800. But you don't tell me, I mean, you only get 28 days. Summer.
Same thing with Jurassic World. Jurassic World would have hit $1 billion.
It would
for sure.
Yeah, that's not a question. If you didn't do it in 30 days,
there's no way. I was surprised when it said that it's dropping like next week. I'm like, what? Oh, I'm like, then it's done. It's not making a bill. There's no way, because why? You know why? You know.
I mean, the ones that made $1 billion, the ones that made $1 billion, they held off on.
Lilo and Stitch is the only one really, but it held off on it for a while. Yeah, that's crazy. The Bad Guys one was really one that got me. Even Elio just came out on digital the same day as Bad Guys. Elio came out how many months before like Bad Guys too?
That's Disney. Disney's holding on. This is the one that's trying to hold off
because they have their own platform,
streaming service. Exactly.
Yeah, so they want to really push that, you know. So I don't know. It's getting crazy, man. It's getting crazy with that stuff.
But that's when these box office numbers are skewed
a lot. But I think that's gonna be the new box office, you know, is we're not gonna. I don't think we're gonna get that many $1 billion movies. There's ones like because we thought for sure, Jurassic World. Avatar. I'm pretty sure is gonna make a bill just because you have to see it in 3D.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It's like that's the best way to see it.
But they're also going to hold off. They're not going to just go right to, they have the money behind it. It's Disney, so this is not going. This is going to make it just wait.
Push it.
Exactly.
Yeah. But yeah, it's crazy. All right, let me skip around, kind of catch up, and then we get everything going. I did see this collector. We are going to talk about the Gollum kind of stuff because you got a lot of old school Lord of the Rings guys coming back, which is pretty cool.
Especially since they were at C2E2 this year with us.
Yeah. You had all the hobbits. All the hobbits were at C2E2. Yeah. Ah, man, I wanted to see that panel, but it was packed. There was no way we would have had to waste like an hour.
The whole day.
Half.
You have to go the whole
in line.
Day.
Yeah. It was so packed. So it was cool, but yeah. Of course, we got Mama Bear in the house. So Mama Bear.
Hey, Mama Bear.
You.
So you came in, Richard.
We got Big Four Entertainment. Anzo, what's up? Just live with Brian talking about Alien. So
we had a good time.
Yeah. And then, so if you want like a full like scene for scene, I guess breakdown, that's what you guys do, kind of. Kind of what we did with Severance and Silo and stuff like that.
Exactly.
So if you want a full in-depth breakdown, definitely check them out. We're going to give you more of a 20,
quick,
30 minutes, somewhere around there. Maybe if that. Did you see the Conjuring popcorn buckets? I did.
Ain't no way in hell.
I kind of wish I didn't because it's freaky.
Like, I'm not going to do something that's going to make me think of all at night. Like, I'm telling you what's going to happen. I won't see it. I won't see it in the corner, middle of the night when I wake up. I'm going to see something moving. I'm going to think it's one of those dolls, and then I'm going to blow a hole in the entire wall. Like,
is that the one where if you're filling it up with popcorn, you basically have to eat the popcorn out of Annabelle's ass?
No, I couldn't tell if that one was real or not. But this one is like she's holding a bucket, and it says like Conjuring on the front of it. I did see that one where like it's literally like her ass. He's not even kidding. It's like there's a hole on the top, like lower back, and this is like that's where popcorn goes.
Yeah, her butt.
Yeah,
I'm good.
I don't know if that one's real or not. I couldn't tell. I really. That's funny. Oh man, yeah. Safe popcorn bucket. Yeah, Brandon's not getting that one.
Ain't no way. Look, if someone bought it and sent it to me, I'll send it back.
Just return the sender.
I'll return the sender. No matter what. Like, there's no way.
Get back. Mama Bear said, and that's why I'm watching season 2. Did you watch season 1? You probably watched season 1, right? Because
it's a lot, though. I mean, if I was someone who wasn't ready for that, I mean, this is approaching The Boys type of stuff.
I'm cool for. But everyone's saying, well, everyone, James Gunn is saying that the last couple episodes are like a lot of shit happens, and which are all the screeners didn't get to see those. So they got to the first 4 or 6 or whatever. The last 2, no one got to see yet. So
can I tell you guys one thing? One thing. This is not necessarily about the show, but on the recap.
Okay.
The recap of season 1.
Oh,
The end of season 1, the way it ended. They changed it.
They changed it. That's what I heard. That's what I heard. They put the Justice Gang or whatever the hell it's called. It's them. Yeah. That's what I heard. Yeah. Just funny. That's funny. I've seen that with T. What's up, T?
What up, T?
Appreciate you coming in,
man.
Heck yeah. We got Drew. What's up, Drew, man? Make sure you go check out
stuff, man.
Drew.
Finish up that Lego.
Yeah. Speaking of, I went to the secondhand. Was it Saturday? I think or something like that. And I got a bunch of like these little figures. You probably can't see them on my shelf. Little teeny metal MCU Marvel figures, right? I don't know what they're for. They're not for a game or anything. I gotta like do more research. But hidden inside of them were 2 minifigs. There was a
Really?
Thor when he becomes like Odinson with the lightning from his eyes, which is really cool. And then Mighty Thor with what's her name, from Love and Thunder. So I was like, and I paid $3. Yeah, $3 for it, for a bag, and I didn't even know they're in it. I'm like, oh shit, that alone is worth it. So yeah, I was like, heck yeah. But whenever I get like any minifigs, man, I always think of like Drew. I was like, he makes some cool movies with this one. Oh man. All right. Like I said, you guys, did you hear what happened at Worldcon to George R. Martin? Someone asked him, asked him in the audience, George, are you gonna finish the 6 and 7 book because you're not gonna be around forever?
Dude.
He goes, and you're not in the greatest health. So what somebody said to Martin. I want to know what he said back.
Yeah, I want to know what the response was.
No, he didn't. The same person was escorted out of the building.
Wow.
Hosting the Worldcon on. Yeah.
That's messed up, George R. Martin.
I mean, yeah, I don't know.
George R. Martin.
I love it. That whole episode of South Park was epic, man. The Red Robin wedding. I think it was so good.
Oh man.
But yeah. I mean,
to have you thrown out of Worldcon, to be thrown out because you asked George R. Martin a question like that, that's crazy.
I mean, you could have asked a little bit like, hey,
you could have been a little more tactful with it for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, he didn't say, hey, you about to die. Can I get a book? He could have said that. Like, bro,
you might as well have said it. Holy crap.
Right. That left eye don't look too good, man. So you like you about to pass away. Can I get a book real quick? I mean, could have been real bogus.
I mean, his books are like fucking dictionaries, man. So he just needs to finish it, man. Hire Stephen King to finish it, man. He'll get it done in like a week.
Stephen King would kill all the kids, though.
I mean, they're already all dead.
He'll kill them and bring back
or like broken. You got Arya, she got some issues already, and then Bran has got his hand is paralyzed. How old is George R. Martin? He's got to be pretty old, right?
I'm gonna guess 77.
Yeah,
76. Oh. My bad. Good job, Bran, man.
Oh no, that's what I was kind of thinking. Like 70, 75, 76.
Right there. He's got to finish the 2 books, man. I don't know why it takes like so long. Yeah.
So I was talking about He Who Fights with Monsters. Sherloon came out with book 12. Book 12 was done May of 2025, and we're waiting for book 13 now.
Jeez.
Like, you understand how fast this is coming out? So some people just like getting the books out.
Yeah. That's what even like Stephen King. Stephen King was pumping out books, man. I mean, a lot of it was, drugs. He was on a lot of drugs. He
was on all the drugs.
Yeah. So I know he said he don't even remember writing some of the shit he wrote. So
he don't like his kids. That's
that's Stephen King loves killing kids, man. Killing is might be one of the better things he does for the kids. He does some.
He does some out there shit.
Yeah. About to watch another movie with Stephen King, hating kids with The Long Walk. Because I do want to see that. It does look interesting, but it's just him torturing these kids for the entire movie. So it does look good. And then David Johnson is in it. That's the one he's in. So I definitely want to see that one. Oh man, but I just feel like it's gonna be a movie where you're not gonna walk out happy. You're like,
I mean, that's
kind of messed up.
All the stuff.
True. Oh man, no, I'm good without context in my of context in my superhero stuff. Oh, you would have loved The Boys then.
Oh, my mama would have lost her damn mind.
Even in the show, I'm surprised they did some of the shit they did in the show, because I was kind of surprised.
Yeah, some of the stuff was a lot.
Yeah. just the one hero, man. I forgot what his name is, but his junk is basically a weapon. Like he uses it to like you know how Toad in the X-Men movies used his tongue?
Mhm.
That's what the guy did with his
Yeah.
penis.
Mhm.
So,
You know, it's so funny because Peacemaker is the exact opposite of that.
Mhm.
Just, I was watching. I looked at my wife. I was like, "What the hell?"
oh man, this Peacemaker is just like the anti Superman, where Superman's very like hopeful and family friendly, quote unquote. Peacemaker is like, nope, put your kids to bed. We're dropping the F-bomb all the time.
That's the nicest thing they do.
Yeah. Even in season 1, he had that one fight scene after he had sex, right? With the one chick.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that was the first episode, right?
Damn, was it?
I think.
I know it was early on, for sure.
The first and second episode, he's not wrong.
Damn. Fernando said, did you guys hear about the drama between actors on the Avengers Doomsday set?
100%.
I did not.
I did, yeah.
What
you didn't hear
is,
about the argument, the giant argument that will happen on set, and then
No.
all the problems they're having with so here Robert Downey Jr. For 3 weeks of shooting, he basically was on the side, so someone else was in the suit and he was just speaking into the camera, whatever, into the microphone, and he just doing all the voiceover. They played it back. He saw it. He didn't like it. He says we need to reshoot the last 3 weeks. So
Okay.
Robert Downey Jr. is like really, he's calling all the shots. Well, a lot of this stuff is going on as far as the Russos and directing all this stuff. Then there's this huge argument, or this huge thing that 2 actors had a huge blowout, like fight argument, like ready to fight.
That I did hear about too.
So now the Russos are actually told them that they're able to go. They're going to film separately, even though they're in multiple scenes together. They're going to film. They'll spend more money to film them separately to keep them away from each other. And each actor kind of said that's okay.
Did they say which 2 actors?
We did not tell you which was.
Of course not. Like, I want to know, like, that's interesting. RDJ is not
confirmed
surprising.
that who the 2 actors are. So there are speculations about it. They're not confirmed about who the 2 actors are, but there are speculations about it. Pedro and Chris Pratt.
I can see why. I mean, I don't know if it's true or not, but I can see why. Chris Pratt's very religious, very, but I don't know. But I can see why that, and then Pedro's very,
Chris Pratt and Ryan Reynolds would make a lot more sense to me.
That would make more sense. Right. What's up, Jason? I heard Ryan Reynolds.
I heard it was RDJ and Ryan Reynolds.
Ryan Reynolds with me. That would make more sense. RDJ and Ryan Reynolds. Because
Ryan Reynolds is the main person in his movies, but he treats people a certain way. And Robert Downey Jr. apparently right now is acting like he is the end all be all for all of this ish. I mean, he's calling all the shots, and he kind of is.
I mean, but but also you're getting paid insane amount of money, and you're kind of put out there as like you're the guy who's gonna save the MCU. You know what I mean? Like, you started the MCU, now you're gonna save it. It's like, and RDJ is like, he's got a big ego, man. He's got a big ego.
Can you imagine someone telling you, so you've been shooting for 3 weeks, and because he didn't want to get in the suit, all of a sudden he wants you to redo all the work for the last 3 weeks? Can you imagine that? Boy.
Yeah, Ryan Reynolds is lovable for sure, and he's Canadian, so I'm very like him. But I mean, there's the whole thing with him and his wife, and then the whole nice pool in the last movie he did, in the last Deadpool movie. So like, it might have been a little underhanded. I don't know, blah blah blah. But I like Ryan Reynolds, and everyone on set always seems to like Ryan Reynolds. So,
dude, I don't know. I know there's a lot of people on there, but can you imagine this stuff happening? Oh my god! And this is at the beginning.
Oh, yeah.
There's still so much going on. And then they're going back 3 weeks.
Oh, yeah, we got all the Canadians in here. I forgot Jason is also Canadian.
Oh, you guys, what's Mint Mobile? You got Mint Mobile?
Mint Mobile. Yeah, yeah. But I can see why a lot of people initially like, oh, Chris Pratt, just because he is religious, but I don't think it like he's that religious, and then Pedro being so, social justice kind of guy,
be someone, but I don't think it's right wing or even politics or anything like that.
Yeah, I don't think it is. I think it's more ego,
Mm-hmm.
and I think Pedro and Pratt are pretty cool with their ego.
Yeah.
Ryan Reynolds, RDJ, I can definitely see that. I can see RDJ being a problem. I can see Ryan Reynolds not giving a fuck enough to like stay quiet.
Yeah, it's like, dude, who the fuck are you talking about? We won't go 3 weeks. What? You should have got your. We told you to get in the suit the first time. So, but that all started in was it Civil War where everyone else was outside the suit and Robert Downey Jr. said, "I'm not going back in the suit anymore," and that's when they started putting. That's when we went to the tech. So
yeah,
they started doing more CG with the suit.
Yeah.
So, but then now he's thinking it's like he's Pedro Pascal. I don't need to be in the suit, but then he doesn't like the actual acting of it. So we're gonna redo everyone, even though I'm the reason why we're gonna do it. I'm gonna call it and say the last 3 weeks don't matter.
So, but
that's
then is he gonna go in the suit and do it then? So now he's like, scratch that.
I don't know if he's gonna.
It's like, what are they gonna? They gonna CG a cloak and mask over him in post? What do you want?
But see, this is not Iron Man, so it's not a whole
suit.
Exactly.
Yeah, no. it's literally a mask.
It's a cloak and a mask.
Yeah. So, I don't know, man. Yeah, because if you want to make the arms metal or any other like part, he can wear a cloak and the mask, and then just wear the polka dotted suit for CGI, so they can CGI the rest of the body. I don't get why it's that big of a deal, because that's insane. That's kind of crazy. Where like you won't even go in the suit.
You could have been in Pedro on Mandalorian. Tell everybody else that you're not going to go in anymore. Like,
yeah. But then don't be surprised when the dude is not emoting the way you would as him portraying you. You know what I mean? So it's like this. Wow, that's really crazy though.
It is. I mean, but that's a huge problem. Like, everyone's talking about it right now. So.
I really want to know about the fight though. RDJ thing kind of taking control and being that is not too surprising, but I want to know who got into an argument.
Same.
Who got into an argument? Because I feel like it's got to be somebody new, right?
Some clout. I think he has someone with clout. So that's what makes me think it's Ryan Reynolds. But Ryan Reynolds doesn't have to be in the entire movie, right? He doesn't have to be there that much.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm thinking. Somebody new, because it's got to be somebody who wasn't in the other Avenger movies. You know what I mean? So like they don't already have that little camaraderie that they have. So if you start injecting other people, which this one they're injecting everybody in it. So.
But is it right now? Because I'm hearing that so the child's not supposed to be in Doomsday at all. So there's other people that aren't going to be in there. They're going to be in Secret Wars.
Yeah. It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting, especially like you're gonna do something like that where you're like, all right, fine, we'll film you guys separate and we'll edit you guys together. That's so stupid,
Yeah, and it's
an unnecessary waste of money.
It's like bite the bullet and have the actors act alongside each other. It's the CG. It's such a lazy and unneeded move.
Yeah. I mean, your professionals getting paid a lot of money.
So let me read what it says. It says 2 big actors reportedly got in a fight on set on Avengers Doomsday. One actor made an offensive comment to another that crossed the line, causing a confrontation during filming. Marvel Studios had to alter and rewrite scenes between their 2 characters. That's what.
Okay, so okay. So somebody said something that was pretty bad.
Yeah, someone said, and which that does kind of sound political. That someone says something like that.
You could.
Someone get into your politics and is saying something.
Disney, I guaranteed if that came out and that's what the insight is, and if it's true, Disney's got to be really not scared, but we're worried. I think worried right now, because after everything that's happened in the past with like Gina Carano, and other things, you have somebody coming out saying something offensive. You don't know how it is. Is it sexual? Is it racist? Is it political? Like what did they say? And
these are big actors, so these have to be the tops. So that's when you think of Pedro, right? You think of RDJ. You think of it could be Thor, maybe, or Chris Hemsworth. I don't see him arguing. I don't see anyone trying to fight him either. So like, you're gonna go fight that mountain? Okay.
Yeah. That is. I did not hear that, man. I did not hear that. Ooh. Yeah, Mama Bear saw that.
Ooh, wow.
There.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And that was like why people were going after Pedro at the same time, when Gina got let go, because they're like, oh, but he said this and blah, blah, blah. Yeah. I just don't want to bring that up because I don't want to get in trouble, but I did see that Mama Bear.
I would love to know who it was, but yeah,
I really do too,
man.
Yeah. What's up, Tony?
What up, Tony?
I'm the for the Kings, guys.
Fire. Let's go.
Maria says, blame Blake Lively. Exactly. That whole thing. I stopped following that. What the hell? What was you? That whole thing got so messy. I lost track of it. Yeah, it's such a big back and forth. I don't even know who's in the right or who's in the wrong anymore. Jay said, I really the fact that he wants to take care of his product, but not getting back in the suit, knowing it's your performance that will that you don't like is just weird.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, but why are they paying you all this damn money then? Why are they paying you all this damn money if you're not even like
send it to us,
screen.
not to the comments.
No, I didn't mean to do that. Like I was testing something because it's not showing anything that I put in there. Because that's what I did at first, and it's not showing up on there. So
okay.
I did it both ways, and maybe it's something on my end. But in any case, give me a sec.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Oh man, I like to blame the Lively.
Blame the Lively.
No worries, I expect you to pull up. Yeah, it's just
gotta be careful.
Yeah.
But I think it's hilarious. And someone said, I saw in the comments, they said, ask Tom Holland. He'll tell you everything. So luckily, he's probably not on set. If he was on set, he would tell everybody.
Yeah. Oh, man. Yeah.
No, it's supposed to be a big thing, man.
I did not hear about any of that. That's crazy.
No. It was a huge thing. But I can see Ryan Reynolds is big enough and comfortable in himself enough to say, dude, stop being a douche. And I can see already just like, you went too far. But I can see Pedro, doing it. I can see any of them doing it because to be a big actor, you have to have an ego.
Mm-hmm.
So it could be any of them.
Yeah, but then I think there's definitely having a big ego, and they're saying a slur or something like that, or you seem or an offensive, whatever they said in the article.
If it was a slur, can you imagine if it was Anthony Mackie? Oh, it would have been all over the place. Anthony Mackie would have.
Mm-hmm.
It would have been all over Disney. Disney would have been shut down things and got to make sure everything's okay because, man.
Yeah.
After Bo DeMayo and all this other stuff and Jonathan Majors and, I say about T'Challa and all. Whoa, can you imagine that? Boy.
Yeah, if it comes out that it's Anthony Mackie, that's the one that got heated because somebody said something to him, and then you find out what they said, man, that's what I'm saying. Disney
you be
is
real
worried
careful
right now.
Yeah,
You know,
I mean,
if
you're arguing with the dude who made Twisted Metal, like he's the most laid back guy. You argue with that guy? That's Clarence. You can't get mad at Clarence.
Somebody, oh man, yeah, I was watching the morning report, and somebody has their profile pic is the Anthony Mackie face when him and his like new girlfriend or whatever, but that face he has, oh, it's so good. That's the profile pic. It's funny. It's funny.
Mine would be the face of Anthony Mackie and during Eminem during the rap battle.
Yeah, I don't like that. The dumb look, like dumbfounded. Man, yeah,
that's one of my favorite stories ever, though. Where he said like Eminem was hung out with him the day before, having a good old time, 6-7 hours, and just hanging out, talking, playing cards, having fun, and then he had no idea what he was going to say, and he did the rap, and then they're like, "All right, go ahead, do what you're going to do," and he had nothing to say.
Yeah,
he bringing up his real stuff, like real life.
Man, yeah, I'm just reading about on Yahoo Entertainment this article about it too. I mean, it is. Yeah, I just typed in Doomsday Fight. It's just everywhere.
It's everywhere. We're talking about direct. We're talking about. I mean, everyone has it. So, yeah. I mean, what's his name? The big scoop guy.
Snyder.
Yeah, Snyder. Snyder talked about all that stuff too. So,
did
he? Yeah.
Damn.
So yeah, this was a big thing.
Yeah. Like I said, I know that Ian McKellen. Hopefully, no one say anything about him where hurt his feelings.
Say anything to Sir Ian McKellen?
I know, right? Right?
like wow. You're a terrible person. Like literally. Well, the rest of the cast wouldn't be okay. That's you talking about certain people, man.
Picking on an old man at that point is like what? Yeah. Oh man, Murray said maybe someone used the wrong pronouns. Hollywood is very touchy about that stuff. Yeah.
For who though?
Yeah, then it's like who said
the
what?
Other
what?
Person? No. It says star.
Yeah. Not excited for the Avengers Doomsday. I feel like they didn't build any. Yeah, they didn't build this up like they did for Infinity and Endgame. Also, I feel more curious and worried than excited. Yeah, and that's the problem. Is like you built up to Thanos, directly and indirectly with his minions and with him in it, blah blah blah. And with this is like you go Kang, and you're like, oh shit, Doomsday. It's like you're not building it up,
Yeah, and it's my big fear is everything about this, and this will also kind of be reinforced by however they handle Kang in Doomsday, because that is a loose end that they will have to tie.
No, they won't.
Or they,
they'll ignore it.
Which is what I'm fearing, because that's kind of becoming a habit of Marvel's, just ignoring stuff. There was a loose end with Agent 13. There was a loose end with the 10 Rings. We still have no payoff for that at the end of Shang-Chi, and there's a lot that you could do with that. There was no payoff with the character's name is escaping me, but the post-credit scene with Eternals. No matter what you think of that movie, it's the principle of it being it's the principle of them leaving these untied loose ends. So, what I'm getting at is everything, all these decisions moving forward, or at least a lot of them, feel purely reactionary. We still don't have any resolution with Dane Whitman getting the I forgot what the name of the sword is, and then Blade talking to him off camera.
Yeah, Ebony.
The Ebony Blade. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not enough of a movie that has anything to do with this storyline, so you could just ignore it.
No,
Later.
it's the principle of it. However, just
Mhm.
just leaving these untied loose ends.
I don't know. I think what you do is basically what they're going to do. You don't have to talk about Kang again, even though I'm upset about it. You don't have to talk about Kang again because you could bring him back in during X-Men. You can still bring him in for during that, or as a continuation of the Fantastic Four. You could do that. You could go through this whole Doomsday Secret Wars thing and bring it in at the end of this, and say that they never went away, or just ignore it at all. They're totally so, and then say, okay, hey, this is still here. It's still part of the main timeline, or they're in a pocket universe that had nothing to do with this. They'll just do something like that and not worry about it. I'm more. I don't think Doctor Doom needs as much of as a prelude, or to him,
Like
because
an
he's
intro
probably one.
or
He's one of the biggest ones, right? I mean, he's one. You know who Doctor Doom is. Like you don't need a lot from him. He's just that guy already. So I think that using just two movies back to back could be enough. Could be enough. I don't think it's going to be in game type of things, but I can see Doomsday being really good because it's going to reset the entire timeline. I can see it being fine. I also could see that what's going on in Marvel. Marvel has so much content out there right now
Mhm.
that if they release nothing for 2 or 3 years, it'll still be too much content. They've outworn their welcome. I feel like you have to go, man, maybe 2 shows and 1 movie for the next couple of years, because just too much content out there. So people are tired of seeing it. People are tired of Marvel altogether.
Yeah. I mean, I know, like, we always say comic book fatigue is not a real thing, and I don't think it's a real thing,
It's
but
Marvel fatigue.
I mean, Superman did okay, but it didn't make as much as I think as we were saying it was gonna make.
But it's hard to
Fantastic
say
Four,
that when
it's
it's
hard to
28 days.
yeah, that too,
You
that
know,
too,
Man of Steel
but
was out for 90 days
yeah,
before 90 days. So
yeah,
how can you compare?
yeah,
28 to 90. Man of Steel made more. What? I'm the guy who who likes Man of Steel. Who wasn't huge on Superman, but if I'm gonna be honest with you, if you compare the first 28 days of that to the first 28 days of this Superman, you know what's better. You
yeah,
know what it is.
yeah,
You're not giving it any time. You can't compare things that don't have the same constraints.
yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, and then there's different. I know there's different, like, you know circumstances to it all, but every single comic book movie that came out this year didn't do as good as, like, Superman did the best I think out of all of them. You know what I mean? And that was it's 600, I think, ish.
It's not
I'm
600
not
yet.
not even at 600 yet. It's like five.
No.
The last I saw was like 570, I think. So I
590. Yeah. But
yeah,
your
okay.
point is still taken.
Yeah. I mean, if 600 is the best superhero movie, and meanwhile, like, what was it? Captain America, was whatever rating wise, with critics and stuff like that, but it did, not good in theaters. But then you get the stuff that, like, critics did like, Thunderbolts, critics loved, didn't do good. Fantastic Four, critics liked, didn't do that great. You know what I mean? I think it did well enough. Same with Superman, critics liked, and it did. I think it did at least what they were expecting it to do. I mean, the people that are saying $1 billion are crazy. We've been saying that. Like, there's, I forgot, was it Hanzo was saying $1
There was
billion or
no
something like
way
that?
that either one of
It
these
was
things
never
were
going to make $1
even
billion.
close.
Never going to make $1 billion.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we said if it made 5 initially, like, it was probably good. 6 would be really good, but then we thought it was going to make more, but they don't let it.
It would have made more if you let it cook.
Yeah, you let it at least for like one more month, at least one more month. But I mean, yeah, Mama Bear, like, it is crappy story fatigue for sure. But also, I wonder if people are starting to feel the comic book fatigue. It's very real. Because you had 3 movies this year that had good critic reviews, good audience reviews, and still didn't make money.
Still didn't make money. Yeah.
I hate that we call it comic book fatigue when you don't use comic books in your damn movie. When you have storylines that have been created for the last 70 years that aren't being used. So how's a comic book movie fatigue when you're not using any comic book to base any of these storylines? The thing you should be doing is picking from different comic book things and putting it all together. But that's not what they're really doing. They're just making their own movies. And so it has very little to do with comic book. So I feel like it's losing the people who love comic books, is losing that part too, along with not hitting the normies.
Yeah.
So when you have both things to combine, we're getting these $500 million movies. Yeah. But it's not really comic book because it's not about comic book. You're not doing the right things.
Yeah. I would say Superman is the closest to a comic book-ish movie than the Marvel ones.
But it's also a beginning of a storyline.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like in terms of the overall feel of the movie, the way it was paced, just the aesthetic, it definitely felt very, very comic booky, followed closely by Fantastic Four. They really they knew what they needed to be. And I think that's a big reason, well, for at least from the standpoint of a viewer, I think that's why a lot of it really worked. It's just, unfortunately, like we're saying, everything is coming on digital. So people are probably on one hand, I think that there is fatigue to an extent, but at the same time, we're kind of getting spoiled by things being on digital so quickly that people are like, oh, I've waited all these months. What's a couple extra weeks?
Yeah. No, I mean, that's exactly what the big issue is, with it too, but
I still agree a little bit with Mama Bear. That's crappy story fatigue, because some of these stories are just not the best stories.
Yeah.
They're not the best stories. You wouldn't take that if it had nothing to do with comic books. It wasn't a comic book. You wouldn't take a terrible story like this.
Who would you, Brian, if you had to point a finger at someone for exactly what you said, who do you think's responsible, if anyone?
For Marvel?
Or in general?
Anyone. I blame Kevin Feige for the entire thing, for all of it.
That's fair.
I blame, because he's the one comic book guy, right? Who could hold it together.
Yep.
He did a terrible job for 4 years. He's done a terrible job. He's trying to pull it back and try to pull everyone back, but for 4 years he did terrible. And then you're surprised that movies, people are not tired of watching their movies.
Yeah, I think.
And then you're still not trying to fix it. You're not fixing it. So
kind of dug himself into a hole. I think, unfortunately, Marvel was feeling themselves a little too much after Endgame, and kind of started forgetting about story. It became more about quantity, and just going too crazy with it. Unfortunately,
not story development.
Not story development. No build up. You still needed to maintain that. I think a lot of people assumed they would maintain that because Marvel was just on an insane hot streak for years and years.
Yeah.
But something got lost along the way. Unfortunately, it was the quality, and it was it was a lot of the care. And now it just seems, and now they're at a point where they're trying to kind of do damage control. I don't know. I hope it's not too little too late, but
if Spider-Man comes out next with May or June, next July, and makes less than $1 billion, then I'll say, yeah, it's comic book fatigue.
Yeah, like if a Spider-Man movie flops,
then I'll say, okay, we have a problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they they really need to do everything that they can to make that movie to make that movie land, to make that movie hit. They gotta they really have to do that right. There's no room for failure.
If Spider-Man fails, then I promise you Doomsday will fail.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
And Spider-Man is not even in Doomsday, but if Spider-Man fails, it tells you everything you need to know.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I mean, do you expect Spider-Man to make $1 billion?
Yeah.
Yeah, it could.
I guess all the other 3 did, right? So
I feel like it walks out the door, it falls out on his face and makes $1 billion
by accident. Yeah. It's gonna be interesting. See what's going on. Because like Captain America and Thunderbolts both have no real like comic book story.
It does. Oh, Captain America does have a comic book story, but it's not something that people like.
Yeah, but I mean, it doesn't really follow it like the way the movie did, taking all the Hulk's bad guys and making it his, like I think the one thing they should have ran with was the Isaiah Bradley thing. I think you could have done something actually kind of cool and interesting. Instead, you just made a Hulk movie without the Hulk, with all his villains.
It was an unofficial Incredible Hulk sequel, which is which is way too bad, because you could have ran with traditional Captain America storylines. You could have done Serpent Society. You could have gone with like having the leader as kind of like a background villain, or like the man behind the curtain. That was kind of a cool idea, but they went too overboard with it by including we didn't need Red Hulk. We didn't necessarily need that.
That was a waste of a character. You should have done
we could have had a Hulk sequel, but yeah, in Brave New World, as much as fun a time that I had watching it, and that I still do have watching it, I can't deny the fact that there were too many cooks in the kitchen, and you could feel the after effects of the strike, all the rewrites, a lot of contributing factors, and you could feel it throughout the movie, because it felt like fragments of several different movies that were stitched together poorly. They didn't think it through, and it kind of felt like they didn't have enough faith in Anthony Mackie or the Sam Wilson Cap. Which is the best part of the entire story. That's the only part of the story that I like. That's the best part of the movie. I totally agree. Whenever Sam was on screen doing his thing, the movie worked.
Yeah. Every time he was off, it was like, what the hell are we doing?
Everything else belonged in a different movie.
Yeah. Well, then we get Feige coming out and saying like, "Oh, the movie failed because you had Sam Wilson as Captain America instead of having," which was insane.
That's total crap.
Yeah.
That's when the movie shined.
Yeah. Yeah. But it's kind of going to what Brian, I think, says, like, you should have went more into the comic book storylines of Sam as Cap. Like, do that. Instead they did their own thing. You
could have done the exact same thing and then had the same problem with Bucky that we're having right now. The same exact thing. It would have been no different. You could just went right comic book. You don't have to be word for word, but like use that as the backdrop, and you put a villain in there, and that's all you needed to do. It would have been a cool movie.
Yeah. Yeah. But same thing with Thunderbolts, but at least Thunderbolts people liked. It had nothing to do with like any of the comic books. Kind of they mushed their own MCU thing together, which is okay. What was that?
You can't do Thunderbolts because it's a terrible ass comic book.
I mean, the whole idea of Thunderbolts is interesting, but you have to set up the idea of Thunderbolts as the comic book wise, and then you have to deliver as the Thunderbolts. They didn't either. It was just a random word, which is stupid. It was just a random name. It had nothing to do with what the Thunderbolts actually were. So,
the characters you had were
Yeah, but you can only do that in the MCU because they're all kind of MCU. I won't say trash, but byproducts of MCU storytelling. I think that's a good way to put it. Because that can only happen in the MCU. Which is fine every so often if you want to get these extra characters that you wind up creating or convoluting, and you need to do something with them. Fine, whatever. But I don't know. It just not when you're already in a downfall. Don't expect the byproducts of the main characters to try to save you. So, but either way, it was just people liked it, critics liked it, didn't make any money. Same thing with Superman, same thing with Fantastic Four. I think most people liked it, good ratings. Spider-Man's gonna be the key.
It was okay.
What's that?
I'm still not huge Thunderbolts. I thought it was just a terrible idea.
Yeah. No,
Good
I'm
movie,
saying everyone
well
loved
put
it,
together, really well put together. Just terrible idea.
Yeah. They should have called it New Avengers from the start, or something else. I don't know. Call it Yelena, or I don't know.
I agree. I have no
Misfits. Call Misfits. I don't know. Make up. You're the MCU. Just make up a fucking name at this point. It doesn't have to be,
or just don't do it.
Yeah.
And take the movie away. Like don't be character of movies without a great director. Just don't do it anymore.
Yeah. But Jason's saying people have to understand that after COVID, people have been more selective of where they spend their money, which is true. Yeah, all movies bombed since it was dangerous to go, but Spider-Man No Way Home made $2 billion. It did make it
because Spider-Man. You're not going to lose
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. People are going to go see Spider-Man no matter what. Spider-Man's going to be in his costume, watch Spider-Man, and I'm going to be in my costume, watching Spider-Man. It doesn't matter what's going to happen. This is what you're going to do.
Yeah. Just what it
Can you imagine we do that? We go see Spider-Man. I want to make him be Doc Ock. I'm going to make him be Doc Ock. Let him be Miles Morales, and I get to be Norman Osborn because Tramell Tillman.
Yeah.
See what I did?
We're gonna get it going, but yeah. But we'll finish off with this one. Malware said, "Comic book fatigue is an argument until something like No Way Home comes out and the audience shows up in droves." Yeah. So, or they don't. Then you get a lot of people like, "Uh-oh." You get a lot of people worrying, but I doubt it. We never know. All right. I see how you guys putting everything out there. Yeah, Deadpool came in, made so much money.
It did last year. It was still, a bill.
Yeah.
No storyline at all. It was the best part of the movie, easily.
Yeah. There you go. Drew just said he made a new Lego DC short film on his channel, the Batman vs Superman. So check that out.
You were told about that. I'm glad you finished it. I'll check it out. I'll check it out, Drew, definitely.
But cool. Let's talk about just get better writers. Yeah. Stop relying on the same one writer. But he wrote for Rick and Morty. I don't give a shit anymore. Like Rick and Morty's not even what it used to be. So we need to move on.
They've been doing this for a while. Even with Bendis, I feel like Bendis was another bad. He's a good writer, but doesn't follow comic book lore. Even though he writes all these comic books, doesn't follow the comic book story. And everyone's so far away from the comic book story and connecting all these tissues that it's gotten to a point where people don't care anymore. No one cares.
Yeah. Well, he usually does a lot of his own kind of stuff, don't he?
He usually does, yeah. Indie ones.
Yeah. Or not indies, but like the Spider-Man stuff he did, but that was also Ultimate Spider-Man. It was I think did he do a House of M? He did something else. He did something else in Marvel.
He didn't do House of M. Bendis did. He did a lot of Daredevil. He did the original. He did a lot of the Ultimate run. Like he did most, like the bulk of Ultimate Spider-Man back in the early 2000s. That was pretty much all his.
Even all the Miles Morales stuff.
All the Miles Morales stuff.
Yeah.
can't remember if he did Ultimate Fantastic 4 years back, but he did a lot.
Wasn't he doing a lot of X-Men stuff too? A lot of X-Men stuff, a lot of New Avengers stuff, a lot of Fantastic Four stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like he was doing a lot of those things.
I want to say, did he do Green Lantern? Oh, no, he never wrote Green Lantern.
No, he
Grant
never.
Morrison was the one I was thinking about. Never mind. But speaking of Spider-Man, let's move over to that real quick. Can I share an image? Let me see. I got a picture.
You're right.
Find it real quick.
Suicide Squad movies and Thunderbolts didn't do a great job box office, but that should tell the studio something. I don't know if it should, because you know what's going to happen when it goes to Disney Plus. All these movies, when all these movies that are bombing and the box office goes to Disney Plus, they're going to be the biggest stream thing ever. Which is telling me that it's the business itself that's shooting itself in the foot. I'm not even sure how much the fatigue is and not just self-created.
Yeah. You know, because it's exactly that. It's once because what happens is, like, the movie shoots up big weekend, second weekend, blah 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 blah, and then it kind of like starts to plateau or starts a slow climb. Mm-hmm. And it's usually after a month and a half, you know, because everyone who's already seen it is going to see it. You know, you might get people coming back, but then now they're putting it out in digital. So now you're like, oh shit, now we're gonna sell for $30 for a house, you know, of people, and you know, and try to get that going. So you try to get more of that same, you know, like, so as soon as it starts to plateau, you hit that next market, and then that movie's able to make money. But now with that, you're able to kind of hide how much you're making.
Dude, it used to take forever for movies to come to video. Do you remember? Like, it'll go for the regular movie theater. It'll stay there for like 60 days. Then it'll go to the dollar theaters, right? And then it'll go another 30 days there, and then you'll wait. It'd
be even longer than 30 days. Like, I remember movies being in there for like months and months, and then like you said, then it goes to the cheap, you know, the $5, $1 movie theaters, and it's there for like another 6 months. You know, like Disney movies back in the day,
9 months. It used to be 9-10 months before a movie comes out on DVD.
Yeah. I remember like going to see a movie, and then a year later being able to get it on you know, VHS at home. You know, so it's you know, now it's crazy. It's crazy. So, but like you said, it is them shooting themselves in the foot for sure. So, and AMC's trying to do stuff.
Oh man, that's hilarious.
So what?
Is it
Video Kara Taco Bell?
Jesus, drink some water.
No, that is so funny, because then she says, what's the next thing? I have a Pepsi shirt on. We could be a combo meal.
That's right.
That's good.
That's good.
That is hilarious. I don't care. You got like, I like it. I like enough for both of us. That's awesome.
That's a good one. Yeah,
I love it.
little Chihuahua dog. Oh man, maybe skip the shirt parts.
I like that. I don't care.
That was a good one. All right, let's talk about Tramell, Tillman. See if this pops up. There you go. I don't know if is that too big.
No, it's never too big. It's not big enough. That's what the problem is. It's not big enough.
Yeah, let's jump right into it. Excuse me. All right, so the big news, we got a lot of people kind of joining the Spider-Man Brand New Day movie. Some people coming back, some new people, but somebody who we all love, you know, Mr. Melchek is awesome in Severance, one of our favorite shows on the channel. But we got Tramell Tillman is finally coming into the MCU. It was announced today that he signed on to be in Brand New Day, but didn't say who. So we'll go through some possibilities. There's so I know the one you're talking about, and I do think that might be it, but there might be another one that a lot of people are talking about. That
there's a couple of them you're talking about.
Yeah. So So let's jump into it. There's been a few different theories. We'll start with some of the lower ones, with something like Molecule Man and Tarantula.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's so the rumor is that he will not be the main villain.
Yeah, he's going to be a villain. He's just not going to be the main villain.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And that makes you think that he's going to be someone who's going to be in the background, someone they're setting up, someone they're just placing there for later.
Mm-hmm.
Now we saw the recent Spider-Man cartoon, right? We all saw that, and we had a character in there that was a little bit different. And I think Norman Osborn is.
Are you jumping right into it, man? I was gonna say that to the end.
No,
man.
No, because we could argue it. Because I think Norman Osborn works perfect because he doesn't have to be a main villain. He can still be. He could be there. He could be in the side. He doesn't have to be part of the story itself, right?
He's just there.
He's just there. He's doing some stuff, but he's kind of pulling strings and kind of growing later. So I think that's the guy. But it'll be really interesting if you did something like Scorpion.
No, Scorpion's already in it.
Yeah,
he's coming back from the last one.
Yeah, Michael Mando is.
Mando is in it. Oh, Michael Mando's in there.
Okay. Yeah, they've even.
He's been hinting at it a lot on his Instagram with Scorpion as Venom. A lot of those posts.
He's been talking it up heavy.
Yeah.
And they're saying there's they've been talking about the suit that it's going to be heavily inspired by Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man and Spider-Man PS4.
So another Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man
with it. Yeah. So I'm thinking one of the other ones is another Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man that I've been hearing a lot with this one is Tombstone.
I heard that someone said that it definitely won't be Tombstone.
Yeah.
Which would be cool because I'm hoping they do bring in Tombstone. I think that would be awesome. I think kind of what he lacks in like the physical look that I'd associate with Tombstone, he certainly makes up for as an actor. I think put him in a padded suit, heck, put some lips in his shoes, sure. His acting speaks for itself. So I'd be open to the prospect of him being Tombstone.
Yeah.
Just going from acting merit.
Was it comicbookmovie.com I saw said that's one of theirs that they have money on.
One I got right here says, however, according to a trusted scooper, apocalyptic horseman on X, Tillman will not be playing Tombstone in Spider-Man Brand New Day.
I have no idea who that leaker is.
What did he have? I had him doing a few other things too. Let's see if I can find what the last one I saw.
Because there is a rumor that Tombstone will be in this movie.
He's the Clayface guy.
The Clayface one?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's the guy who came up and told us about Clayface. Yeah.
Okay. So, because I know I don't know which leaker, but I remember reading it a while ago that Tombstone was going to be in this movie. So again, it's a leaker, so I don't know, making up shit.
Good.
Yeah.
But no, I think Norman Osborn still fits the best, especially after seeing the Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. How that and how Tramell is such a big personality.
He would definitely align with that take on Norman Osborn for sure.
That'd be a good one.
Is there someone else though? I mean, what else? What else you guys got?
Is another one I saw was Jefferson Davis. So Miles's dad. But they can put him in, kill him. I don't know. But the thing is, I also heard that he's going to be a villain. That's what one I heard from a lot of people. Pretty much almost everybody saying that he's casted as one of the villains. So which makes me think is more villainous than anything else.
And I don't. Why would you get a guy that you're going to kill off? Tramell Tillman, who is on fire right now. If I was him, I wouldn't even take anything that you're going to kill me off soon. This has to be this has to be a seed. This has to be a seed that's going to grow. We already know it's going to be a Spider-Man trilogy, right? This needs to be a seed that's going to grow into something that's going to be special.
Mm-hmm.
When you get an actor that's on the rise of that way. So I don't see it that way. It doesn't make any sense to me.
My only concern is like, I don't like you bring him in and having him be Norman, which I think you'll be a great Norman, but then also following up like, oh, we're gonna do a soft reboot kind of thing. So it's like, so is this one of the things that's not gonna be rebooted? You know, like how is that all gonna work?
Spider-Man said they were gonna reboot Spider-Man?
The MCU.
Oh yeah, but I don't think Spider-Man's gonna be rebooted at all.
No. So it's like, because Spider-Man,
because you don't have to. Because you don't have to, because no one knows who Spider-Man is.
No, but he's going to not rebooted in that way, like a soft relaunch where they're converging all the worlds and stuff like that. Blah blah blah. So it's like, we're getting new actors for characters supposedly and stuff like that. Like, is he going to carry over as well to this new one timeline thing that they're going to do at the end of Secret Wars?
I feel like Spider-Man is more MCU adjacent than it is MCU with the reboot of characters, because he's the one person he just signed a contract, so he's gonna be there for 4 more years, or 4 more movies, at least 4 to 5 movies. So like, it's hard for me to even think that that's going to be an issue, in this type of this scenario. So that's why you need to have, if you're going to have a villain that's going to mean something, and you're going to finish on a high note for Tom Holland, you need to have someone that you're creating this antagonistic bond with, and it's going to take some time to really develop. I wouldn't be surprised if this happens.
Yeah, I mean, I would love to see Tillman. He's already so villainous and smart and just like a real like good bad guy. In Severance, where I could love to see him being Green Goblin.
Yeah, it would definitely align with the route they went with him with. Well, not necessarily just friendly neighborhood Spider-Man the most, but he's got that persona that that calculation and kind of subtle dickheadery that you associate with Norman Osborn.
Yep.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like,
you need to get someone who's good at playing a dick, but does it in a very subtle, non over the top kind of nuanced fashion, which he can.
Yeah. I mean, his whole resume is Severance, especially season 2.
But you feel like that's what he's Norman Osborn becoming Green Goblin. He's good. He's that you can see him in the suit. You could believe him running a company. You can see him wanting that all that attention and not getting it, and then having a switch just click.
Yeah.
Now he goes ape shit. Like, you can see it happening. Like, I think that just makes so much more sense.
Yeah. I mean, man, I'm going through all these like different comic book sites, and like only one, well, not comic book sites, but just websites, and like only one is actually saying he's going or giving it a chance where he played Norman. Because like on this one, I'm looking at Hammerhead, which Miles Warren, which I was like, what? So I was like,
couldn't see him as Hammerhead.
Yeah, but it's like, you don't get somebody like this who's, like you said, who's very much on fire right now, and just like, hey, be in this one movie and then never come back. It's like, you don't waste an actor like this, who's got a lot really, really going for him right now. Maybe they do. I don't know. Maybe he's like, hey, I only want to do one movie. I don't. I feel like
I feel like they could. Because let's face it, the movie seems to have a lot going on. It seems to be very jam packed, and heck, they announced that Florence Pugh might show up as Yelena in this. So this movie's going to be like.
Please don't.
We'll more on that later. but maybe he's going to be some kind of background figure that they utilize for later movies. I think the best course of action for that could be Norman. You know, have him as a background figure, and then kind of slowly build him up to be more of a primary. Heck, you know, they're doing kind of like what they're doing in the Spider-Man PS4 universe.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
I like what Jason's saying too.
See. So I was like, let's see. I don't know if I'm missing it. Sorry, I was like reading a bunch of
Maybe
stuff.
he plays Michelle Jones' dad. MJ's dad.
That kind of raises, you know.
Once again, but why would you bring this big dude in to do that?
Yeah. You know, because and I'm hoping the name of the game, especially with the way No Way Home ended, is to kind of move forward and not take any steps backward when it comes to like Ned and MJ. By that I mean, you know, we have more of a classic street level Spider-Man. Do more with his other romantic interests. Have him, you know, obviously miss MJ and Ned and that sort of thing, but I kind of want them to advance the storyline and not kind of revert back to having them magically regain their memories or whatever it may be. So I'm hoping he's not. What I'm getting at, I'm hoping he's not Michelle Jones's dad.
Didn't they already said that they're going to have smaller parts? Well, at least Zendaya's going to have a much smaller part.
Yeah, they did say that.
Yeah, I heard that. The one, well, here, this is a interesting one. Robbie Robertson, which is the
James
guy that's with
dude.
Yeah, you know, I was
why?
like, maybe.
Why would that even make sense? Like, so he's just a dude randomly, like there for 2 minutes.
Yeah,
and then why would you even announce him playing that character?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Considering how big he is and the caliber actor he is, a role like Robbie Robertson, at least on surface level, compared to some of the other speculation, it seems kind of
like it's thankless. Like the lowest, you know. But if he's like, hey, it's you and J.K. Simmons are gonna be like in every scene together, and J.K. Simmons is gonna be this douchebag, and you're gonna be the anti.
He doesn't even have words though. Like he just goes, like you got Tramell, and you're gonna make an announcement for Tramell Tillman
to be a side character. Yeah, I mean, they could make him more a prominent role. Maybe he's the mentor of Peter Parker to help him become more of a photographer. I mean, you could do something like that. You know, I doubt. Yes. I'm just playing devil's advocate. I don't think he's Robbie Robinson. Don't get me wrong, but yeah.
Yeah, because we haven't even showcased. Even though we're getting more like classic Spider-Man street level stuff, the one of the main glaring things missing is that Peter isn't a photographer that we know of.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so say he is working for Jameson. Maybe they do like one of the ultimate kind of draw inspiration from Ultimate Spider-Man back in the 2000s, where he was kind of like designing stuff for the website, or heck, have him be like an IT guy.
Yeah,
for Jameson.
So they're gonna do a variety article for Tramell Tillman to be the IT guy. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. But I mean, it's gonna be, you know, I think it's definitely not definitely, but I do really think it's gonna be Norman Osborn.
Yeah. Out of all of them, I could picture that. It would be cool to see Tombstone, but again, I have like a very specific image in my mind of what Tombstone should look and sound like, and he doesn't quite fit that. You know, which I don't mean that to be disrespectful at all, but I think if anyone, if I had my way, probably Norman Osborn, if they're going the more, especially if they're drawing inspiration from Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man.
Yeah, that's the only thing I'm concerned about is how close are they going to draw inspiration? Like are you going to do exactly the same?
But it's going to be a small part. That's what I'm saying. Like, this is not going to be a huge part.
And they're saying it's going to be like an amalgamation of they're going to draw a lot of inspiration from different mediums, and they said it's going to be very especially comic booky in comparison to some of the others. So, which can mean a lot of things.
Yeah.
What's that?
That's what Jason said. Alistair Smith. Yeah, I was like, I don't think
he's not wormy enough.
I see Moses Magnum.
Mm-hmm.
He's an arms dealer from Ethiopian arms dealer, stuff like that. But that's once again still. I mean, he's more of a connective tissue type of guy because he deals with Punisher a lot. And since Punisher's in the movie, that could be something that happens. So he deals with Punisher, deals with Spider-Man a little bit. He actually deals with Black Panther and T'Challa a little bit too. So like maybe.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah. It just, I mean, nothing makes sense as much as Norman Osborn. Yeah. Have him be there, have him, like you said, set up where he finds out it's Spider-Man and stuff like that. So later on, they could do something along the lines of Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, where he might be the Tony Stark, the new kind of Tony Stark kind of thing, very much like the cartoon, starts to give him tech and stuff. And
you think that he'll do that? It'll be a mix of the first Spider-Man along with Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, a mix. So he might be black, he might be rich, but he's not necessarily trying to help.
And would you really want that to like have Spider-Man like have like a someone who's essentially his Q supplying like tech and stuff like that? Would that kind of walk back
all the stuff that we already saw with Tony Stark? Yeah,
that would be kind of my fear. I don't know. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I don't think that they do that. I don't think they go the same storyline as Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. I just think that they're going to take advantage of, sometimes they do want to race bend. I think they'll do that in this case. I think that's what they're using the inspiration of how he looked and how he acted, not necessarily how the storyline will go.
Yeah. So it's almost like
fireworks out there.
On a random Thursday in August.
They are.
I mean, it could be. I mean, it's Navy Pier. They probably
they're doing it over by Navy Pier.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, I'm down for it. I mean, I just wanted him to play like a really sinister villain, and Norman wasn't on my list, but I'll take him.
Yeah, Severance was essentially his unofficial audition.
Yeah.
I like what Jason said. And the last thing I'll say, Doc Ock, if you're going to do that and make him a scientist, that can work.
Doc Ock would be interesting. I didn't think about that. Like he's there doing stuff. Maybe Peter gets a side job with him, like kind of like the video games, but it's before he becomes like at the end of the movie, something happens, but he doesn't.
He's a professor of Peter to that point.
Yeah.
And he pushes Peter back into the science realm and even, suggests that he does certain things in school and even gets into a better place and stuff like that. And then becomes more of a villain.
Yeah. I'd be all for him, potentially, being Octavius or just Octavius being in it in general, just have a variant of it for the sake of well, one, it would be cool, and to do exactly what you guys said with Peter, in terms of upping his scientific aptitude, and have him sneaking into the lab to make more web fluid, stuff like that.
Like,
Hey,
there's a lot of fun to be had with
a black man named Otto. Let's go.
Or that's just like his nickname or something like
that. Let's go.
Yeah.
All right.
But yeah, cool. We'll finish that right there. If we get more news, we'll definitely talk about it. But I think they're gonna keep quiet with this for a while.
Yeah. I kind of feel like it's becoming like the new norm again, thankfully, to keep certain things under wraps when it comes to comic book movies.
Especially with a potential $1 billion movie, that could keep the MCU afloat for a little longer.
Exactly. So I say go ahead, dude. Keep it under as much wraps and just leave us kind of guessing until opening night.
Let's see what they do, if they can do it. But 28 days to make $1 billion, that's fast.
That's funny. I mean, the first one, though, the last one did, right? The last one did it pretty quick.
The last one did.
Well, you never know.
It did it in like 8 days.
Yeah, exactly. I think it did like 2 weekends, right? So it's crazy. But cool. Yeah, that's our thoughts with Tramell Tillman joining Spider-Man Beyond Brand New Day. So, if you don't know who he is, go watch Severance, and you'll appreciate him, joining this cast for sure. So, but yeah,
awesome on it.
Yeah, he's amazing. But we want to hear from you guys. So let us know if there's anybody we missed or you really think he might be playing. Leave a comment down below. Tell us what you think about him joining the cast, who he might be, and just overall thoughts about the movie so far. But we appreciate everyone hanging out with us in the replay. Make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and sorry. And make sure you guys come and join us every Monday, Thursday, Saturday when we talk about cool movie news like this, trailer reactions, movie reviews, all that fun nerdy stuff. But if you are in the live chat, stick around because we're going to move on to our next topic for the night. Sorry, I had like a freaking deja vu moment, like as I was speaking. I was like, but
only because you said it 50,000 times.
Yeah, and also I'm like working on like 4 hours of sleep, if that.
Hey, look at you, 4 hours. You coming up in the world.
Yeah. Hey, he's getting better. He's getting better at sleeping in his own bed. But now my oldest one is like waking up crack of dawn. I'm like, bro, let me sleep. All right, yeah, we're doing trailers. So yeah, we'll do probably the Fallout trailer.
Yep.
I haven't seen that one yet. And then we'll get into we'll get to Alien.
Collector says, had a question. Do you guys think that Doomsday and Secret Wars will make as much money as Infinity War Endgame? I don't know if Doomsday and Secret Wars together will make as much money as Endgame.
That's true.
Which one made the
highest?
$2 billion? Which one made $2 billion? I think Endgame was one that made $2 billion, right?
I think so. Yeah.
I'm not sure if them together get to that 2 billion mark. Especially in 28 days.
28.
It blows me so much that they did that.
Yeah.
Endgame itself made 2.8 billion.
Yeah, because I'm looking at the highest grossing movies of all time. Obviously, Avatar. The Endgame's number 2. Then the other Avatar, and then Titanic. So freaking 3 out of the 4 movies are all freaking James Cameron. Means that 2's up there. Star Wars: The Force Awakens is number 6, and Infinity War is number 7, and then Spider-Man is number 8.
Avengers Endgame made $2.8 billion.
Yeah.
So I think Marvel will be happy if Doomsday does 1.4 billion, and you turn around and Secret War does 1.3 billion, or 1.3, 1.4, either way it goes, Marvel will kill for that. And that's just those 2 movies to end equal Endgame. That's how much money Endgame had.
And once they re-release Endgame in theaters, probably in the next couple of years, it's gonna retake that #1 spot from Avatar. So, because it had the #1 spot, and then I think Avatar re-released before the second one came out, right?
It's re-released twice.
A few times, yeah. And then it went above it, but it's gonna be a back and forth for a while
to the end of time.
Yeah. Check our DMs. All right, we'll check those. Yeah, the success of Endgame will not be duplicated. No.
But I don't think anything will ever do that. Like it'll take something to. Yeah. Even Flashpoint in DC becomes this huge thing, and doing a Flashpoint movie, I still don't think that's going to duplicate Endgame.
Yeah, did you hear they're releasing Avatar and Avatar 2 before the new movie? I mean,
doesn't surprise me.
Yeah.
If you like money, why wouldn't you do it? I like money, so that's what I would do.
It's just the smart thing to do. It's like
off topic. Did you hear Karen Gillan's going to be in the new Highlander movie?
Highlander, yeah.
I did not. That's interesting. Who did? Well, I don't think
she's going to be Heather.
Okay.
Oh, cool that they're casting an actual Highlander for their Highlander movie.
Right.
And Karen Gillan, really the only Karen that I will acknowledge in a positive light.
She's awesome. I like her a lot.
Yeah.
Did you look up Mama Bear's
Yeah, I had it up here. I've seen it before.
I haven't seen it before.
I did not. Is it on the Twitter page?
It's on. She did it to us, sent to us. You guys heard about Shamik Moore?
They started doing a voiceover for.
Finally, they started doing voiceover for Beyond of the Spider-Verse.
Oh, I did not know that. Finally.
Yeah. So he started this week doing his voiceover. So it's on timeline. It's on time, guys. We'll see it still.
Yeah, eventually it's gonna come out.
Probably like I'm gonna guess October 2027.
Yeah. Oh man. Oh, that picture's pretty funny. Oh man. Did you ever? Well, I was. Did you ever see the behind the scenes of? I don't know if it just came out, but I just saw it of Robert Downey Jr. from Tropic Thunder. He's still in full makeup, and he's like some shit in the bathroom with somebody, and it's like a blooper kind of thing, but he's playing the character. It's really fucking weird, man.
I don't seen it.
No, yeah, I'll see if I can find it and send it to you. It's weird because I was like, when does it become racist? Because like if you're doing it for the camera because you're trying to make a point about something, but now this is behind the scenes, not on camera. It looks like it's in the hotel room or something like that, and you're kind of being goofy with it. Like where does that, especially with that character from Tropic Thunder, like where's the line? I'm
watching it right now. So
oh, you found it?
Yeah.
He doesn't say anything like offensive or bad. He's just like being, I think, kind of goofy as that character. But it's just like.
Part of me just feels like if I saw that, I probably would like slap him.
Because like the whole point of him doing it in the movie is kind of like everyone talked about it, talking about like blackface in Hollywood and this and that and all the other stuff, and I think a lot of people were like okay with it, eventually,
But it was just the time that when it came out.
Yeah, for sure. But it's also but now you're doing it off camera, and you're being this character. Like, so it's like, I don't know. I just thought it was weird.
No, I think it's a problem. But if you did now, you get canceled. Doing it then, it felt like it was just something. If you could take a joke, you could take a joke.
Yeah. I mean, he came out and there's been a lot of people like trying to like justify and saying like, oh, well, there's a deeper meaning behind it, and blah blah blah. Like, okay, if that's what but yeah, but then again, like, that's my thing, is like, cool, that's for the camera, but now you're doing it off camera, on your cell phone. Is like, this. That's the thing, is like, where's the line at, especially with something like like blackface like that.
How close you get to a black person is the line. We'll see.
Yeah.
If I was walking by the door, if I just walk by, like, I'm not even part of the situation, right? And I'm walking by, I see it, I might go and just start stabbing people. just, and you will deserve it.
Deserved. Oh man. All right. Let's check out this trailer and then we'll talk about Alien, because I want to talk about Alien.
Awesome.
Restart that, get that going. All right, let's check it out. All right, what is up? Welcome to the Spoiler Kings. My name is Tank Kramer with Brandon Grizzly. We got another trailer reaction for you guys. We got the Fallout Season 2 official trailer that's been out for a couple of days now, I think.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Still haven't gotten
Brandon
around to
has
watching
seen it 15 times then. That's all.
Actually, I have not watched it. Believe it or not, I have not watched it.
I feel like I need to go check. Are you okay? Let me see your forehead. You okay?
Is everything okay?
Blink twice if you're not okay.
If you're not okay. Oh man, but I haven't seen it either. So yeah,
I'm still in disbelief that it's coming out. So didn't the first season, was the first season last year?
It felt like last year.
Felt like last year. Thought we were going to have to wait 3 years.
Maybe somebody was like, "Hey, we got something. Let's not waste time."
Talking something into it now, guys. It's going to happen, and now we're coming back. We're all coming back and blame you. Same.
It's getting pushed back to 2028.
Like, what?
Yeah. But let's check out this trailer and then let's talk about it.
All right.
I'm looking for someone.
Common story around here. Someone you care about or someone you hate?
Oh, what a great question. What say you, Miss McLean?
Why would my dad go to Las Vegas?
You want to know why the world ended? It started here with one man.
It's all over.
Already liking the tone of this trailer.
But the cry.
Cooper Howard, star of the silver screen.
And no.
Like yourself, I am the very best at what I do.
But
And what I do is I know everything.
I know there's a war coming. The bombs will only be the beginning. My concern is that you would do just about anything to save your family. I think you are actually quite a violent man. You just don't want to kill me yet.
Shit.
Let's get lucky, shall we?
I defer to you about what to do in this situation.
Damn, December.
Mm-hmm.
That's close.
Yeah, it's on the horizon. Like I said, I was fearing we were gonna wait until, honestly, like I kind of projected this at the absolute earliest around like December of next year.
Mm-hmm.
Not that I'm complaining, and I'll jump off the subject because I don't want to jinx it.
I feel like what
But-
you guys are trying to do. You're trying to make it happen.
Something's gonna happen.
But I think this looks awesome. The trailer, still like the look. The music was very Fallout. I think I like that they made it a show. I like that they, as far as video game adaptations go, it's very up there for me. It might even be my heck, it might be my number one, just because there's a lot of faithfulness to the game and they expand upon it. They kind of do their own thing in certain aspects, but they still really respect the content. I think the actors are really bringing their A game.
Mm-hmm.
I love the look of it. A lot of shots in this trailer. That shot of Lucy firing the bullet was dope.
Yeah.
We're getting more with Walt Goggins. He's great in this role. Was hoping we'd see Macaulay Culkin because I know he's in this season.
Oh, really?
That's
Yeah.
what you want to keep as a treat for.
Yeah, who's he gonna be?
Watch.
Yeah, I'm here for that man's comeback too.
Mm.
But yeah, I'm pumped. You know.
Yeah. Go. What are you, Brian?
Just plain and simple. Great trailer. Made me want to go watch season 1 again.
Same.
Yeah.
Feel of it was just like I'm watching. I'm like, man, I need to get in that mindset. So when I want to finish it up right when I'm about to watch it, start watching it again, because it just seems like that type of feel, that much fun that we're going to have in December. I'm so excited that we're getting into that time. Because it's also a time we can spend the time really enjoying the show. And it's looks like they understood the assignment again. And there's nothing better than a show that understood the assignment twice. So I'm excited.
Yeah. I forgot how many episodes was that first season? Look it up. 8. Yeah. And they're all about an hour-ish long. Some a little bit more, some a little less. Mostly more. But yeah. This definitely made me want to rewatch that first season, because I feel like I watched it, but I feel like I don't know if I never got to go back and rewatch it, so I feel like I never got to like enjoy it, because I remember really liking the first season. I was never a big Fallout video game fan, so I don't know too much about the lore, besides like kind of the basics, just from hearing people talk about it and stuff like that. So, but I definitely know the look of the game. Like, you can definitely, point out a Fallout game, and the show crushed it. And this one looks like it's gonna be really good too. So
100%.
Yeah. This looks really good. I'm super excited. Yeah, we definitely. I don't think we ever talked about season 1, because season 1 happened just so quick, and then we just kind of, it was never like, I don't know, like it was on our radar right at the end, but by then we were already like on different stuff. When we, like, I think it was Silo was out. There's another show that was out right when this was out.
I feel like I know I talked to somebody about Fallout, but I don't know if we did it on our channel.
Yeah. Some, I don't know, maybe sometime in like November, maybe we'll do a review for season 1. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure we didn't do that.
Yeah, we did. Well, you did trailer. We only did trailer. Yeah, that was it.
Trailer reaction. Yeah.
That was it.
Yeah. So I remember us talking about it, but it was never like a full review of it, which is crazy because us being as nerdy as we are and all of us liking season 1.
It's funny. The first trailer, we got 1,000 views on that too.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then talk about the show. That's terrible.
So maybe we'll go back and we'll do that. So maybe I don't know. Maybe we'll do a watch party season 1 right before season 2.
Let's go.
That'd be cool.
It's another thing. Let's go.
Yeah. Yeah. But cool. Yeah. This looks awesome. This is the official trailer for season 2 of Fallout. Looks like the Fallout Las Vegas game that they're gonna be, going after. But yeah, we want to hear from you guys watching on the replay. So let us know by leaving a comment down below. Let us know what you think about this trailer. Let us know what you think about the show overall. Any theories on who Macaulay Culkin might be playing. We want to hear from you. So make sure you leave a comment, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Come and join us every Monday, Thursday, and Saturday when we talk about trailers like this, movie reviews, and other fun, nerdy stuff. But we appreciate everyone in the live chat right now. We want you guys to stick around because we're going to move on to our next topic for the night. Cool. I wouldn't mind doing a watch party.
I'd be down for that.
I definitely would.
Well, because we're going to start the Expanse.
Expanse could be paused at any point in time. So that's
yeah, because it's yeah.
Should we do watch parties during the month of October for any Halloween themed movies?
Nope, because I ain't gonna be there.
I'm talking like Hocus Pocus, like Trick or Treat, like Halloween themed movies.
Mm-hmm.
Anything less than what's this? What's this? This happening everywhere.
Do that one too.
I watched that the other day.
Can't believe my eyes on my...
Speaking of Brian, are you doing a not so scary, or are you just going just to Disney? Or are you doing not so scary Disney?
I'm doing no. So we're just going to Disney. We're going to Disney and we're going to Epic World. So Epic Universe.
Okay. Because at Not So Scary, they have an awesome freaking Jack Skellington popcorn bucket, like really cool popcorn bucket, and they only sell it at Not So Scary.
Yeah, remind me.
Well, you're not going to Not So Scary.
I'm not going right now.
You would have to look at the days. I forgot what days most of the Not So Scaries are going to be, but yeah, Not So Scary is a lot of fun. Have you ever been to one?
No, I've never been to October. I've never been to Disney at all in October, so I'm so excited.
All right, you definitely.
We're dressing up. We got our wands. We have all our stuff together. We're going to pack all of it. We're going. We're doing all this stuff. I want to do all the Halloween things.
I see real quick because Not So Scary it's a lot of fun. So it's from. You can get into the park at 4:00, but the event doesn't start until 7, and it runs until midnight. And from 7 to midnight, all the normal guests get kicked out, and only the people who have tickets for the event are there. They have a special parade with all of the characters like in their Halloween costumes. They sell specific merch during there, like the popcorn buckets. And stuff like that. So and you get bags and there's trick or treat stations and you get a shit ton of candy and everybody. So you, your wife, all your kids, and anybody else who's with you all gets a trick or treat bag. So everybody can trick or treat, and you get like Mars candy, and they just like handful. Like you get a shit ton of candy.
You just trying to get me. I'm looking for it right now.
Yeah. So they have, man, it's a little fucking pricey. But they have, because you're going that first week of October. So October 2nd, October 3rd, and October 5th.
So October 5th is the first day we'll be there.
That'll be the first day?
Yep.
Yeah, that's fucking pricey, man. They up the cost. They up the cost by a lot. But it is a lot of fun though. It is a lot of fun. Everyone can dress up, costumes, all that fun stuff. Yeah. You can do there's a villain show, where just all the villains come out and do something around the stage. Then they have like a Jack Skellington show. This cool giant puppet of Jack Skellington comes out, and it's really cool, man. Yeah.
All right, so okay, how many are over the age of 10? Let's go. 2 over 10, 2 under 10. And it's $159 per ticket. And there's there's one only on Sunday. There's nothing that entire week.
Yeah, all the rest are like, it looks like they're closed out. The 7,
The next
9, they might be sold out because a lot of days sell out. They sell out super quick. They sell out super quick. Damn, man, they jacked up the prices like a lot. Because before I think
before was good lord.
Yeah. But the good thing is, like, so the event doesn't start until 7, but you can get into the park at 4. So from 4 to midnight, you could do just Magic Kingdom. But then once 6 o'clock rolls around and all the normal guests are gone, all the rides are like walk-ons, man. You can do Haunted Mansion, walk-on. Like every ride is just pretty much a walk-on. And it's at night, everything's pitch black. They turn off a lot of the lights, so it's darker and stuff. And it's pretty fun. It's pretty fun. But man, I look at the price at like $800.
My wand battles. That's all.
Oh, at Universal.
Yep.
Yeah, I know Universal's going big this year with their horror nights.
Huge. Yeah, the horror nights, exactly.
Horror nights. And they have so they're doing Terrifier. What's the name? The Clown. Art the Clown. And I guess, like, from what I read and watched, was they're specifically doing Art the Clown has no specific area, because usually, like, you have this area just for this, here's your aliens, here's your killer clowns, here's your blah, blah, blah. Art can go wherever. So he can go into a store, he can go on the sidewalk, because usually the sidewalks are like your safe zone. He can go onto a sidewalk. People are saying, like, can he go on rides? And Universal was like, I don't know. So I was like, bro, can you imagine being on a fucking ride and he's just sitting at you, staring at you the whole time?
I'll be staring right back at him too.
Dude. Yeah, just like each other the whole ride. Yeah. So I was like, that's pretty cool that that they're able to have like Art the Clown just be a free roamer and just going after people.
Collector says, sorry, not going to Florida in the fall time because it's hurricane season. You have to pay me $1 million to go there. You ain't got to pay me nothing.
October is like the best time to go, man. September is rough because that's when a lot of hurricanes tend to hit in September. But once you go in October, it's not so bad. It's usually when I go in October. So yeah. So
I'm excited.
Yeah. September, different story. September, they're already talking about one hitting like September 1st. That one coming in from the Atlantic.
Yep. So. But it's going up. It's going right above Orlando.
Right. Is it? Okay. Yeah. And usually Orlando's pretty good because it's legit like right in the middle.
Yeah.
So you don't have to worry. I said in Florida, it's not the wind is blowing, it's what the wind is blowing. There's a lake that hurricanes will pick up around Sharknado style.
Yo, if I ever saw something like that, like even if it was a mini gator, oh my god, I would do an episode of Sharknado right there.
Just do it. Well, or is that Brandon left to go to Not So Scary? Just left.
I'm out. I see you.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm ahead.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, the Not So Scary is a lot of fun, man. But I was gonna say, if you're going, give me that popcorn bucket because I kind of want it.
Nah, I'm going. So I'm driving. So I'm bringing back so much stuff. That's gonna be bad. You're gonna come back. I'm gonna have a whole new display behind me. Just be like, that's what I did.
Yeah, because they do like other popcorn buckets that aren't specific to the event. Like there's like a Stitch one, I think that's happening. Let me pull up this one real quick. But man, I got to clean my damn desktop. I got so much shit. I legit got so much shit. Oh man, there's anything trying to find. There we go. Trying to find this stuff. So that's the popcorn bucket. So that's pretty.
That's
cool.
a cool popcorn bucket.
I love it.
And then they have a mayor sipper. So it's just like kind of his head, and then the straw is his long ass hat, and then his face spins. So you can go, happy mayor, scared mayor.
Yeah, me hello.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, shut up. You had me at hello.
Yeah. So yeah. I'm a Disney nerd.
I love that. That's awesome.
Yeah. So if you are going, let me know. I'll
find out. Yeah, I'll just say, hey, it happened. I'll tell you when I get back there. It happened.
Yeah. Well, like a lot of people, they buy it and resell it. So like I could probably go on eBay, and the thing probably sells for like $25-$30, probably like $60-$70 on eBay easy. So, and there's a limit to 2. You can only buy 2.
I guess I'm buying 2.
Yeah.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah. Oh man. Sorry, read the follow stuff. I know I'm kind of behind. What's up, Sheed?
What up, Sheed? How you feeling, man?
Just in time for us talking about Alien.
So let's do this Alien thing, and then we can watch another trailer because I want to see Gen V.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Coming out a few days before the birthday. Nice. They were in the middle of filming when the show started in California. They that devastated LA. Yeah.
Fires, yeah.
Yeah. They stopped filming the show for the whole time the fire was going on. Was that season 2 or is that? Yeah, it had to been season 2, right?
Yeah, it had to be this one, yeah.
Yeah. Just don't bring it to Macaulay's house. Yes. All right.
That little kid would have got the brakes beat off.
If you can catch him.
This bullet gonna catch him.
That's funny.
Wet bandits. You all must be. I'm chasing this kid. Nah, bro. You threw a brick at my face. I'm throwing a brick at your face, and then a bullet. This is not happening.
Then a bullet followed by a bullet. All right. Let's. So, would any of you spend the night at Amityville Horror for a large sum of money? No.
Yes, I would.
There's no sum of money that I would spend the night at any place that's scary.
Yeah, I would. And just by the means, if I could stay up, especially if I get to like have a weapon, like a shotgun or something like that. Yeah.
With full assault.
Yeah, I was gonna say full assault. Full assault.
Yeah, full assault. Yep. And just form a salt circle and just chill.
Yeah.
I'll do it.
How much?
By the means. Yeah.
How much?
It depends on how much. It depends on
how much.
much.
Like, what's the lowest you're willing to do it for?
The lowest,
$40,000.
Yeah, do it.
Yeah.
For one night of work.
Yep.
Dude,
one night. Yep.
If there was 15,000, that's a hard number to say no to. $15,000 for one night.
Yeah. $15 I could, use it, invest in a little bit, take a vacation or something like that. As long as I could grab it, leave it at the foot of the door, let me see it first.
And make sure it's real.
Leave it at the foot of the door. That way I could run out as quickly as possible and just grab it. Yeah.
As soon as that alarm goes off of when you're done.
If there's a designated time, 6:30, 7 a.m. If I can run out the door and just grab it. Yeah.
The best time in the world to me is when I'm having sleep. I'm having a restful sleep.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not worth. It's worth more money than they can come up with.
She's like, hell no.
You know what? I'm lying. If you told me you're gonna give me $50 million to go sleep in that and sleep there, and I don't have to be alone, I'll do it.
For
I don't have to.
Absolutely.
50 million?
50 million. I'm doing it. And it's funny because I need to be with other people because I don't have to be better than this ghost. I just need to be better than that person.
Yeah. Or what if it is by yourself? 50 million by yourself one night.
The blackness in me just won't allow me to take it.
7
You know
o'clock in
that-
the morning, you can leave. That's it. Go home.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of movies like that.
Say 7 to 7, 12 hours. 7 o'clock at night, 7 o'clock in the morning.
I don't know if I'll do it. I probably wouldn't do it.
12
By
hours
myself?
by yourself, 50 mil?
No, I probably wouldn't do it by myself. Nope. Because the idea is that I know I could survive better than this person, whoever this other person is.
So you're just sacrificing somebody. So basically, it's like, are you willing to kill somebody for $50 million?
It's like, but I don't do you have to? I don't have to run faster than a ghost. I think I run faster than you.
Yeah.
And I'm not very worried because I can run fast. So,
If it was just me and B, I'll do it with Brandon.
Yep.
It'd be like
that'd be
a Fresh Prince. You see me storm out. Nah. Wasn't expecting it. Yeah,
it's the Amityville horror house. So somehow he you throw him out the front door, but then he comes in through the back door. It's just like a portal. You're like, what? House is just fucking with you.
I know. Yeah, I do it.
There we go. If we ever become like a big channel where this is our full-time job, maybe not the Amityville horror house, but do a scary house.
Dude,
with
there's
one
a
night.
haunted house in New Lenox that it's like this old town, old thing, and they used to have slave quarters in the basement, and they say it's super haunted.
Mm.
There's nothing you can give me that make me think that's okay. I will go because it's not worth my life because I'll think I'll be dead. I'll be dead. So no.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, I do it. As long as there's some ground rules in place. Show me the money first. Like, put it in front of me. Leave it at the foot of the door where only I could get it. If I could have at least like one light,
Yeah, I'll probably give you a flashlight, right?
Yeah,
a flashlight.
Flashlight would be good.
Just get that one that lights everything up. The million lumen one where you turn it on, it's like daytime.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I just kind of turn that on and have that seated in front of me.
Yeah,
and there has to be at least one functioning electrical outlet. I just mess around with my phone all night.
Nope. I'm thinking about it now. Like, no, I
some
just
bad energy. Yeah, I don't know.
I believe in demons too much for me to mess with that. No, possession, I believe it. You ain't possessing me. No, nope.
Yeah,
I feel like I'd get along with a ghost. I consider myself a pretty unproblematic guy. So if a ghost showed up,
Oh no, I mean, go see me, be like, oh, we gotta get this dude out of here.
Oh man, that's funny. All right. Let's move on to from ghosts to aliens. That's about aliens.
I'm good with that.
Mm-hmm. I mean, all you need is a paper cutter, and you're good.
Exactly. That's all those movies. All you need is a paper cutter. That's all you needed. Who knew?
Mm-hmm. All right. Let's talk about aliens. I don't have the title. You have the title of the episode? You know what it is? Yeah.
No clue.
Pull up real quick. Metamorphosis.
Yep, that's it.
Season 1, episode 3, Metamorphosis. All right, cool. Sorry about this one real quick. All right, what is up? Welcome to the Spoiler Kings. My name is Tim Kramer with Brandon Grizzly, and we're going to talk about Season 1, Episode 3 of Alien Earth. This one's titled Metamorphosis. So, we got the ship crashing. They're in there. They're running around with all the aliens and stuff like that, and they're told to bring back all the goodies that the genius boy Cavalier, whatever, said bring back all the goodies, all the things you're not supposed to bring back. So that's pretty much where we ended last episode, right?
Yep.
You know, Wendy's going off to look for her brother, and what's the other dude's name? Kirsch.
Yeah, Kirsch.
You know, is supposed to bring back all the artifacts and stuff like that. So
still got Morrow sitting out there doing his thing too. So
but yeah, we'll start with Brandman. What do you think about this episode? Full spoilers, so if you haven't watched it, just in case, full spoilers.
Dude, I'm really loving this show. I'm liking that. I'm liking the characters. I'm liking the variation of characters. I really like the dialogue. It has the ensemble feel that I really look for in terms of handling the different characters. I think it's really well acted. I like that even though we didn't see a whole lot of aliens in this episode, we we saw them here and there, but what I'm getting at is the characters were kind of were in the forefront of this episode. And I think it was done in a fashion where I was still very much hooked in, that Morrow is just a son of a bitch. But I like that because sometimes it's great to just see a straight up villain to hate.
Yeah.
So it really has me waiting to see what's going to end up happening next. But the fact that that we focused on the human characters and the aliens themselves kind of felt like the guest stars of this episode, I thought it was done in a way that worked.
Okay. Yeah. What are you, Brian?
This was an amazing episode. You saw death, you saw aliens, you saw the acid blood, you saw people getting kidnapped, you saw family reunions, you saw Kirsch doing whatever the hell he does. You see the whole synth and cyborg, so between Kirsch and Morrow, which is amazing. What Cavalier, how he's going to kill himself. You see jealousy. You see all the rest of the Lost Boys. You're starting to realize, we got Wendy who's leading the rest of these Lost Boys, and they're all going to turn into red shirts. You have the whole mother thing that Morrow's following and finding out that she's been dead for 60 years. So he was doing all these reports, and then all of a sudden you find out now when you got the four months when they told him to kill everybody. That wasn't who he thought he was talking to. So and then you also find out that he had a family.
Yeah.
You saw the eggs interact with the human beings. You see when human beings are near the eggs, they really interact. You see the 5 specimens, it's the other species. You start seeing what's going on with that. I mean, just it's so good. It's good at world building while still giving you jump factor and a little bit of mystery. So I'm enjoying what I'm watching.
Yeah. Same. Yeah. Morrow is so interesting as a character because the whole time you're like, oh, he's so devoted to the company, and then he finds out the company isn't what he left. Because it's been 60 something years, and now it's she's like, come home. He's like, wait a minute, I don't have a home. But then the way he starts thinking about these specimens, it makes sense in a really evil way, where like if you spend your entire life, you spend 60 years of your life, researching these things, like you kind of become like that's your mission in life. Like that's what you do, so he even refers to them as his babies, as his kids. So I was like, this man is in it. He's full on lost it. Like, yeah, he's in. I don't know what his play is though.
So you think that he lost it? You think that's what's going on?
I don't think he's crazy, but I do think he's like,
no.
it kind of a little crazy, but I mean, because you think these like eggs are his, but I wonder if there's something else going on, and you see it at the end of this episode. So it's like, what's really happening? Because at first you're like, okay, he's crazy, and then what happens towards the end of the episode with Wendy? You're like, because the whole time I'm like, what happened behind that closed door with Wendy and the alien? Where she is the way she is. And then you start to think of Morrow as like, but then even for me, I go back and think of Covenant, with Michael Fassbender's character, kind of very similar, with trying to perfect them in a way, like he like protected them and got them going, really.
What if I told you I think Morrow has been brainwashed and not just brainwashed, but they took over his brain when they got close enough to Earth and pushed him into doing the things that he didn't want to do? What if I told you that he actually was friends?
You're saying who?
Like
the company or
company? The company.
The company.
So the company took over his brain because he's a cyborg, right? So what if they hacked into his brain and made him do certain things? And the whole thing that he was talking when he was talking to Smee and what's the other kid? Slightly.
When
he was talking about that was the reason he was doing this because they were taking over his brain. He was doing things that he did not want to do. And the company was actually doing it and taking and that's what was happening. That's what's going on with him because he's no longer in control of his own actions and his impulses. Because none of this stuff happened until they're within 4 months of coming back home.
Yeah,
that's basically between Mars and here. Mars and here is 8 months, so that's why it's so much closer. This 10 minutes of conversation. Of that's how long it takes for it to get to a satellite and come back down. So they could have taken over his brain and made him do this. And you see that he wasn't speaking while a lot of stuff was going on. Is it because it was an objective? And that's what was going on, and that's what he's focused on.
Now you turn very robotic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I see that.
But you see him now that he's not as much robotic, but when he's downloading and all that stuff, he's sweating and going through all this stuff. I wonder if they're hacking into his brain.
I can see that. I like that theory. Me too. Because then he'll still be, I guess, aware, right, of what's going on, just can't control it, which is really messed up.
That messes your brain up even more. Now it puts you in this really bad position because of that.
Yeah, with it. Yeah. Because then he would be in control now, right? Yeah. Like after, they lost him, he's got to be in control now because now he's disobeying the CEO of the company.
But because he doesn't trust her, right? But what's cool about Morrow is the thing he did is slightly. So before, if you didn't see him put the chip that he pulled out into slightly, you would think that like, how is he talking to him? What's going on? Yeah, well, he actually put that on and put it into his skin, and it dissolved into him, so he could talk to him. And I think he's going to be more like a puppeteer. He's going to use slightly to ruin everybody, to F everything up to so he can get his stuff.
Yeah.
I also find it very interesting that there's 6 eggs and there's the 6 of these hybrids. Not necessarily like the eggs are going to go into the hybrid because the hybrid isn't a human being, but I think they're going to be 2 sides of the same scale. I think this showing a lot of different things. So the rest of the people are going to be, all the humans are going to die. Because
that's your prediction. Yeah, they're going to get infected or host or whatever. I can see that. There you go. Maria said, "Why are they researching such dangerous species?"
Why were they about Wayland for since 1979? We've been asking Wayland.
Yeah. I mean, that's just hey, why did all these people decide to make an atom bomb? You know what I mean? It was like they didn't know they were making like a bomb, but they knew they were making something not good. So it's just
is that or if it's the fact that Wayland's been chasing immortality. I mean, even with you see the Kid Cavalier, we're seeing they've been chasing this immortality for such a long time, and they're thinking that this might be the step that they're missing.
Something.
If you know about these species, you can figure out immortality.
Yeah. So, yeah, just people do, especially rich people, do stupid shit. So, obviously, probably because the government wants to control the weapon or weaponize it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or I mean, really, it seems like the government don't really give a shit because it seems like the
It's
three
just these
companies
three
or the two
families,
companies are running everything.
Yep.
Forgot how many. It was 2 or 3 companies.
It's 3 of them.
Wayland's
They
the main one.
if they any of these 3 companies, if they get that the edge on them, can rule the entire planet and possibly the entire universe.
Yeah. Kevin, what's up? Kevin Davis said Alien Earth premiere on FX Network will draw viewership, but I do believe majority of folks will next day or on Disney Plus. Yeah, there's a lot of people do it watching it on Disney Plus. But that's because people have Disney Plus and streamings, and I don't know that many people who have cable TV anymore. So yeah. But either way, man, I don't think it really cares for them as much, because as long as they get viewers one way or another, and critics, which critics and viewers are both loving this so far. Like it's really well done. It's really good. I want to talk about the ending specifically a little bit more. But before we do, I know at the beginning of the show we were kind of talking about Alien Earth, and we were saying like how great this is. Like not only the set designs and the visuals are movie quality, like so good, but the dialogue I think is really interesting, and the acting is really interesting. Like when Boy Cavalier and was it Curly, when they talk, I'm like, that's interesting. Where like even like Curly, like that she's a kid, but she's always
jealous,
like,
and she wants she's ambitious, and she's willing to. She seems like she's ruthless, and she's willing to do whatever to get to that spot that Wendy at.
Yeah. But it reminds me of a classroom. Because there's always that one kid who's like, "Oh, teacher, you didn't give us homework today." Like, shut up. I feel that's Curly, right? Curly is like, doing all the extra credit, doing all this stuff, like taking advantage of the situation she's in. Where Smee and Slightly, are dicking around the whole time. Like Curly's
being
like
guys.
Being little boys. Like Curly's like, I learned French, or whatever. I think it was French.
While Nibs is over on the other end, falling apart, literally, mentally just falling apart, and Wendy is like becoming a superhero.
Yeah, she's got her own things going on.
Do you think that they gave Wendy more special things, something different than everybody else? That's why she's able to be the leader. That's why they named her Wendy.
Is that why Boy Cavalier worries about her so much?
More than anyone else. Even though they said Wendy's the first, why are you focusing on her? There has to be something special about her specifically.
Yeah. They did something special to her artificial body or something, So
Boy Cavalier, it seems like he's sick, right? It seems like he's sick, and so he's looking for a way to, just like Wayland does, for immortality, a way for it to work. He's too old for it to work for him. He's trying to find a way that he can put his mind to another body, and that's why these kids are so important.
Yeah. Just the conversation he has with Curly, I thought was cool. The conversation he had with Kirsch, whatever. I forget his name. Kirsch, was pretty interesting because, like, he's a boy genius, quote unquote. So like, he's like trying to poke and prod things. And how many times are we legit gonna see something opening up and somebody's gonna like, what's that? Like, bro, if it, like,
dude, come on,
none of your damn business. That's what it is, But luckily, Kershaw like was able to like notice and pull him away. So
do you guys think that Kirsch is, because he's AI, artificial intelligence? Do you think that he's going to eventually be the one who takes over
It very well could.
Yeah.
I'd wonder how they do that though without it coming off as like kind of generic or predictable, depending on where the show goes.
But it's AI, right? He's artificial intelligence. At some point, he has to worry about his own well-being because now you have these synths and you have these hybrids. So now he's the old man in the room.
Yeah.
You know, but as the AI, he's not part human. So Cyborg is part human, right? So you know, the face huggers can go ahead and turn him into an alien. You know, so because you saw that one part when Morrow was there, and there as he got close to the eggs started to respond to him.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm just saying that because Kirsch is the only one who won't find himself being taken over, maybe he ends up being the leader. He ends up running the entire company because Boy Cavalier is going to do something stupid and kill himself. And obviously, it's the Wayland Yutani company, not the Cavalier.
Yeah. I mean, spoiler, just by having sequels and or this being a prequel, we know what company wins.
The 46 years beforehand told us who's going to win.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I can see him doing some stuff, or I can see him just maybe like leaving. The company crashes and he's like, I'm out. And he gets to be free. Because right now he has to. It's because he's an interesting character because like, Boy Cavalier like does take his advice, but not all the time. Like when he told him, he goes, I don't think we should take these things. I think, and he's like, I don't care what you think. Bring him here, But then like other times where he's like, hey, step away and kind of pushed him into the elevator, it's like, okay, and even in the first episode, I think he took some of his advice. So it's like a really interesting like dynamic. Like sometimes he listens and sometimes he pulls the power card, So,
but that's the thing that could push, was it Timothy Oliphant? Whatever his name is,
Kirsch.
He'll push him because he's AI. He's tired of listening to someone who's stupid, who's dumb.
Yeah,
he's learning naturally. So why would I do that?
Yeah. He's gonna be interesting. I mean, there's so many characters that are really interesting in this show so far.
What did you feel about Hermit? They took out his lung.
So the whole last 5 minutes of this episode were just wild. Like, because I couldn't figure out like why they're doing the surgery on him. Because at first I'm like, oh, they're trying to fix him, right? Because like he's important to Wendy, and Wendy's important to Boy Cavalier, so they're gonna fix him. But then they pull out his lung.
Kirsch figured out that they need to be able to breathe. So they was like, well, he has a collapsed lung. Let's see what happens when I put this thing inside the lung. Will it fix it? Will it make it something else?
Yeah.
So
it's really interesting. But Hermit's gonna be, I assume he's gonna be alive still. I don't know, right? I mean,
he should be. He's around for a while still.
I was gonna say it's hard to live on one lung, but also they're making cyborgs, so I'm assuming they got replacements, right? So, yeah, but Herman's gonna mess up stuff, and Wendy, and I feel like him calling his sister by her old name is gonna piss off Boy Cavalier because he's like, no, that's not her. Like I feel like he's gonna cause issues for Boy Cavalier and Wendy, So, but okay, I just get right into it. The whole Wendy hearing or feeling what the alien did.
The alien?
Yeah,
is she connected, or was it just a sound? She hears on a higher frequency than everyone else.
Yeah, they need to explain why that's going on.
Yeah, because you had Kirsch in there, and then you had two of the other Lost Boys in that room. I forgot which two. I think it was Curly and somebody else. But
if she's special,
she would
she would hear on a different frequency. She could also be TE. You know, we look at talking about the other show we talk about. She could be TE.
Mm.
You know, so there's things that she could be connected to these aliens in different ways.
Yeah,
they could have used something from outer space in her specifically for her DNA.
Could have. See, so I'm under the impression that the alien put something in her head. Because remember when Herman opens up the door and she's like kind of standing there, she has this like the goo coming down her head.
Mm-hmm.
It's not bleeding though, right? At first I thought it was bleeding, but then it's the same goo that when Kirsch cuts open the face hugger, it's the same kind of color. It's like that grayish kind of color, and that comes out. So it was like, did the alien put something in her head? You know what I mean?
I was under the opinion that maybe that because she's not human necessarily, and she's a hybrid, that was her blood, her brain, her brain tissue, all that stuff would be what that is, because she's just different.
Yeah. So I mean, it could be. I don't know. They really didn't explain it. We just saw some stuff coming down her head, and then she's messed up. But then, because the rest of the time, every time they show her, I was like, where? It doesn't look like she had a major head injury. It didn't look like she had any injury. So I was like, what happened? Like, I'm really kind of curious to know what's going on. You know? Yeah. Maria said,
Spike was going to kill so many people.
Oh yeah. Maybe before we get into that, Maria said, why use androids with children's minds? What was it? What value would
they have?
What value would they have? I think it's more experience. You know, because he had said something about, like, when he was talking to Curly about children have like imagination, you know, and you need imagination to be considered a genius, according to Boy Cavalier, you know, or to be
because they're easier to when your mind goes past, you grow. You're always growing till you get to like 12, 13, and you can use that for them to handle any type of problems you have in a new body.
Yeah.
They're more accepting of it. They're growing anyway, because they already are going to a new body, no matter what, right?
Yeah. So, Fernando said Wendy is going to be very pissed off when she finds out what they're doing to her brother. Hell, yeah. She's gonna be mad. That's why he's gonna cause a lot, either directly or indirectly. He's gonna cause a lot of issues between Wendy and Boy Cavalier, like big time.
I don't think one of the aliens or the eggs or anything kills Boy Cavalier. I say Wendy kills him.
I can see it. I can 100% see it. Like, she just gets mad and snaps at the neck.
You push too hard.
Yeah. Shifty, what's up, Shifty?
What up, Shifty?
Said Alien Earth is new mutants in sheep's clothing, and I'm perfectly fine with it. Demon Bear references to so many Legion vibes. yeah, I can see that. They're simulating their adolescence. Also, remember they haven't flipped the switch yet. Yeah, because I know they have like artificial hormones and all that stuff that they got going.
So my issue was I had a couple questions about this whole thing. They're not supposed to have feelings. Yeah, it seems like every single one of them has these intense feelings.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they said they're going through adolescence, but they don't know if how they're going to go through adolescence, how it's going to work. But every single one of them seems to be having a different emotion. You know, because the boys are playing around too much. Wendy's trying to be this unbelievable, like, brave. You have Curly who's jealous. You see
Nibs
who's like having multiple personality, because she looks in the mirror, she sees herself, her old self, and plus her new self at the same time. You know, she's like schizophrenia. Any of those things could be happening all at the same time. Like, so I feel like they're all having emotional problems in a different way.
Yeah. Was it said they're not supposed to have any emotions? I don't remember.
I thought that's what they said it from the beginning.
Yeah.
And then Toodles is interesting in himself too.
Yeah.
He seems like he's just different than everybody else, but he's oldest. He's the older.
Yeah, he's definitely more sciencey, he's always he's like sitting there helping Kirsch with a lot of stuff. So he's the only one that's kind of been a little not talked about yet. Everyone else, they kind of seem like they talked a lot about.
He was messing with a lot of those other species. I was like,
yeah,
bro, get far away. What's wrong with you?
Yeah. So, and then like with Slightly, and then with being able to talk to, or not really, it's more whenever Morrow wants to talk to Slightly, it's not the other way around. But I feel like, did you guys get like a ick when he was doing that? Because it felt very groomer, like you see it in like movies right before like they abduct the kid and kill him and throw him in the lake kind of shit. It was like that, like oh, won't you be my friend? I really need a friend. Like it was very like,
it was very slimy and predatory.
I think that's a good way to do it. Like obviously he's not doing it for sexual or really nasty reasons. He's using it to kill people to get his eggs back, but it's still, I got that like icky thing. I was like, ugh, dude, like it's, but it works with what he needs to do, and with them being kids, and it's like, how much of that is going to fall into place where you can easily manipulate and coerce kids into doing certain things,
Mm-hmm.
So
I don't disagree with you. It was, but I feel like he's just trying to open up his mind so he doesn't try to fight the stuff that he has, because now he has control of him.
Mm-hmm.
With that thing in his body. But I feel like he was just trying to engage with him so he doesn't try to fight it, and he's going to be able to play him just like a marionette.
Yeah. I mean, it's not to like I said, it's not to do like the whatever weird stuff that you usually see that in other movies. But it's definitely like the same vibes.
If he doesn't like it, then you kind of, someone could tell the difference in him. If he does like it, and he's just a normal kid, that means you can get the better use out of this kid.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want him to start acting weird.
Yeah, but I can see it being very much like, oh, well, if I don't do what he says he's gonna kill you. He's like, who? I can't say. It's gonna be like that kind of stuff. Going forward. Very much like, oh, Slender Man told me to do it. That type of shit. It's like the voice in my head, and people are gonna be like, what?
Like, what?
Yeah, so it's gonna be a little bit of craziness with predatory kind of stuff going on with Slightly, and it's not going to end well. Yeah. Obviously, none of it's going to end well.
I'm waiting hand and foot because I want to see what Morrow's going to do, what happens next.
Mm-hmm.
When it ended, I was like, "Damn it!" That's how I know I'm like invested in a show.
Yeah. It was also like, I really enjoyed the ending. Like with again, they did the last episode 2 with like playing like the song, just it went really loud really quick, and they did it again with
it was Tool on a second episode.
Yeah, this one was Metallica's wherever I may roam. So, which is very fitting for what just happened. She just Lost Boys. She just kind of got up and went wherever the hell she wanted to go, and no one stopped her, which I thought was weird. I was like, didn't he say lock this down? And she was just able to press a button and walk right in. I was like, so let's see what you guys are saying in chat real quick. Shizzy said it was Captain Hookish Morrow scene. Yeah,
it takes a lot of intelligence to be able to do that, right? To manipulate on that level.
Yeah. It's New Mutants plus Peter Pan in Aliens clothing. Yeah. I think he's just manipulating to get information. Yeah. And I think he's trying to get access to get in there. He's gonna have Slightly do some messed up stuff for sure.
Yeah,
for sure, do some messed up stuff.
He's making a kid do his dirty work. He just icks me out.
Yeah, he's an interesting character. He's a weird character. Fernando said that redheaded girl also got something mysterious going on with her as well. Talking about
100%.
Siberian. Yeah. Yep.
No, I thought he was talking about Nibs.
Oh, Nibs. Is she? I guess she's kind of redheaded.
Yeah.
But yeah, she
It was like a Weasley.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. But she's going through it, man. And the actress doing her or doing the character is so well, where just like that dead face stare she does, when she's really like when they were in the plane ride home, and she's just like, I'm like, ain't no one gonna talk to her. I was like, you can visually see her messed up. It's not like she's bottling it inside of her, like you can see it. So, but no one gives a shit. Okay. Fran said this is becoming my favorite series going on right now.
I think that's a good way to say that. Yeah, 100%. It is. But then we have Peacemaker that started tonight, and then we got Upload coming on, and Wednesday's coming back. So yeah, who knows? But I'm enjoying it right now.
No, they're gonna say something else.
No.
Shifty said redhead gal is going nuts. We see her missing somebody up in the trailer. Oh, do we? I didn't remember.
Yep.
And
the new trailer
yeah.
Yeah, she might take the mysterious exterminator we keep seeing. Yeah, I forgot about that. That was kind of creepy.
So what's he doing?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. First of all, it was only Nibs seeing her and seeing the exterminator. But I believe Wendy saw him too. And what is he spraying? What is he trying to keep out? I don't know.
Yeah. That's gonna be interesting. But I didn't know. Yeah, she messed somebody up in the trailer. So yeah, makes sense. She's. I mean, besides the whole identity crisis kind of thing, she is like, who am I? I think she got a little PTSD from that eyeball alien with the cat. I think that definitely messed her up a little bit. So,
dude, I can't believe that eyeball came after her that so hard. That was so crazy. I was like, nope.
Yeah.
Nope. Not happened to me.
Yeah. But even the Adam Ians, the ball-headed dude that came in with the boys, with the two, I forgot which two boys. It felt like even that, like it felt like they know their kids, so they know they can fuck with them, because one of them is like, "Are we in trouble?" He goes, "I don't know. Should you be?" That's such a fucking thing, because now you got the kids freaking out. You're like, what did I do? So now they're all, tensed up, and then he goes in with his little interrogation, so it's just, it's really,
and really didn't learn anything.
No. It's just, I don't know. Do you just assert your authority?
Superiority complex.
Yeah, kind of. But to tell the kids like, oh yeah, we saw it from your eyeballs, basically, and they're like, what? And they're like, oh yeah, we record everything you do, everything you see, and was it slightly? He's like, I don't like that. Yeah, man, that's not good. So, which is kind of crazy, which I think is gonna further bring him to working with Morrow, because like, hey, these guys are already spying on me. At least you're my friend, So, I don't know. Anything else?
It's candy. Nope. Let's just check this trailer out to see what's going on next week.
Yeah, we'll finish that off with this one. This one here.
Yep.
Wendy, can you tell me what happened?
I woke up and I heard it. It was screaming.
I need your help. Get something and bring it to me. An egg.
I think we need to think about what's going to happen if this whole thing goes to hell.
Damn. Okay. Damn. Yeah.
That got me a little bit. I was like, oh.
Scroll back a little bit. Or are you scrolling?
That was. Let's see if I can get to.
Yeah. There's some good quick shots, with Nibs on top of that person. The thing jumping out. The sheep looked like it.
That sheep was weird.
Was turning. Yeah.
So what's going on here?
I think this was from today's episode, wasn't it?
I feel like it was.
Yeah, because that's when she first get out of the table. Because what's her name was kind of sleeping on the side there.
Mm-hmm.
She was. Yeah, she was. You're 100% right.
Yeah, that's from today's episode too.
Just her waking up.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. He's going to be a problem going forward. He told him to go get the eggs.
I think is he going to be a problem?
He's definitely a problem. But the thing that's funny about him is that it doesn't affect. It doesn't react to him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but he's starting to. I don't know. I wonder if he's going to start to get a connection.
Feel like he could use them. He could control them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Very much like Michael Fassbender in the prequels.
Our AI. Look at those nasty old eggs that did not react to him when he's touching them.
Mm-hmm.
There they are.
Oh, is that the? Yeah, that's the mother, right?
Yeah, that's the mother, right?
The guardian mom chick.
Yep.
Okay.
And Nibs is coming.
Going after her.
That was her.
Yeah.
That's her.
These sheep are crazy.
Yeah, that's definitely got an alien in them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look at is that just like a skeleton in the background? What is? Oh, that's the lung?
It's the lung. Yep,
that's what it is. The lung, but it's like weirdly shaped
because it took over.
Yeah, and then it jumps out.
This is gonna be awesome.
Yeah.
I wonder if she has some human part in her still. Like, do they need just any human part? You know what I mean? Like, if maybe she has part of the brain.
Cyborg. Think about when Morrow's there, it reacted to Morrow.
Mm-hmm.
Does it react to slightly because Morrow told him to go get the eggs?
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And it slightly becomes one of these things.
Yeah.
Could be.
It's gonna be interesting. I don't know. It's just such a good show so far.
It's good, and I like how it's taken the alien lore and kind of expanding it, especially with like the different types of xenomorphs, the different types of synthetics. So I think they're making all the right moves when it comes to this season.
Yeah. I forgot how many. Is it 6 episodes? 8. It's gonna be 8.
It's 8 because it's 5 more.
Yeah, it's gonna be 8. So, I'm excited. Shifty said in the first episode, do you think the beach scene ended weirdly? The one where we learned Wendy has powers. It faded to black in slow motion while ominous music played. Was it a flash forward? It was weird. I'm trying to remember in the first episode. Beach scene.
It's the first time when we find out about our powers, though.
Oh shit! I'm gonna have to go back and rewatch that then.
I thought it was just because we finally find that she has powers, and that she's special. And we know and now everything's been known from there that she's special.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah,
I think it was anything different than that, but maybe it's more.
Yeah, we'll find out. I think it's gonna be good. But yeah, that's our thoughts, our little discussion for episode 3 of Alien Earth. If you want more of a bigger breakdown, probably, I'm assuming on Thursdays. Brian's going to join Anzo and Danny over on Bigger for Entertainment on Chaos Central, so that you guys do more of a scene by scene breakdown. So make sure you go check out those guys and give them a sub and hang out with them Thursday right before our show. But if you want to watch it live, make sure you guys hit that watch us live. Make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and come and join us when we do fun things like this, when we talk about different episodes of the shows, movie reviews, trailer reactions, other cool, fun, nerdy stuff. But we appreciate everyone watching us on the replay. Leave a comment down below. But if you are watching us live, stick around because we're going to move on to our next topic for the night. Try to give a shout out to Anzo. Oh man. Yeah, that was a good trailer. I usually don't. Well, I usually just, because as soon as this show's over, I just kind of stop it. So I never really watched the preview of the next week. But that was a good one.
I usually stop it like right when the credits are finished rolling.
Because it's a more of a mystery type of thing. It just whets your appetite for the next week without telling you anything. It's mysterious still.
Yeah, the show didn't really I mean, I guess besides Nibs going after the one chick, but besides that, nothing really surprised me because you knew what's her name was going to find out about the lung one way or another. But there was a sheep in there, so that sheep is going to get killed by the alien or become an alien or whatever.
Or it could be a clone.
Ooh.
They're trying to clone these things.
That'd be interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, and I forgot to even talk about like the whole acid thing. So it was like, when it happened, I was like, oh look, there is acid. It's just
in the blood. But what was weird was when she cut off the head, the acid didn't eat through the floor. It just sat there,
like sizzled. Yeah,
it should have been. It should have ate through the floor because when it was in the tank in their little thing, it ate right through the truck thing. So I thought that was weird. They're being inconsistent with those things.
Yeah, I wonder if they explain it at all because it spits out.
Spit is just regular spit, but the blood is acid.
Because how did it make acid when Wendy and her brother were in that little meat cooler?
Because she stabbed him.
Ah, that's right. Yeah. Wait. Yeah, that's right. Also, it sets traps and shit. So I'm like, that's pretty cool. So
it's a problem. That's what it is.
Yeah. All right. You want to call it a night, or you want to watch this? Up to you guys.
B's is tired, so it's up to him.
What are we watching again?
Gen
V trailer.
You guys want to just knock it out?
Yeah,
it's up to you, man. We're good.
I'm gonna be up for another hour or two anyway.
Yeah. After this, I'm probably gonna head to bed, but let's do it.
All right. She said, "Miss so much while washing dishes." The show is it? Yeah, I think you got to pay attention with this one. I learned that. Last week. It's like, I gotta watch it. I can't just put it on in the background. Oh man.
Shifty said it didn't set its trap. Joe just thought it did. It was setting up a nest because it saw the eggs.
Ah, that makes more sense. Or at the end of the show, we get a predator.
I'd be for it.
That'd be funny.
What are we were talking about? It's supposed to cross over with something else. It's another one.
The Alien show?
Yeah.
I'm joking. An existing show?
Yeah. Or what's that movie? Was it 2099? What's that thing called? The hell is it?
Wait. Let me look it up.
So the futuristic movie.
Blade Runner?
Blade Runner. Yes, Blade Runner. Yes.
What?
It's
No.
yes, 100%. Yeah, that's what it was. Blade Runner. We were
No.
talking about that earlier.
That'll be interesting.
Say
If
it's
they
in the same. No, they didn't say crossover. They said it's in the same universe.
Mhm.
I don't think so.
Mhm.
Yeah, is Blade Runner in the same universe as Alien? Yes, there's a connection between Blade Runner and Alien universes. Ridley Scott, who directed both films, has stated that he views them as existing within the same fictional universe, along with Predator. Specific connections conclude sharing elements of artificial intelligence, replicants in Blade Runner, and androids in Alien, the expansion of humanity into space, off-world colonies, and the presence of powerful corporations like Tyrell and Weyland-Yutani.
Except the replicants don't even know they're replicants, though. Isn't that what it is?
Yep.
You know, so it's like
I had no idea because it's it's been brought into question. Like heck, it was a big question in the first Blade Runner.
yeah, it was a whole even in the second one too.
Yeah,
But that's what I'm saying. So yeah, there is a connection. I knew there was, but
yeah. I mean,
Ridley Scott has talked about it when he was making them. So.
I think that's just really Scott trying to say something. Well, I mean, it's all his shit. You know, I don't know if he's trying to.
No.
This wasn't like recent. This is something that's happened.
Probably back then, right? Yeah.
This is a long time.
Yeah. Well, all right. Let's check out this trailer. We'll call it a night. There's also ID4, maybe Canada Predator now somehow. Which one's ID4?
Independence Day.
Independence 4. Oh my god, that'd be funny. So Blade Runner has connective tissue to aliens and Predator.
Yeah, but definitely aliens. And they said it might even kind of get into that.
I mean, because if it's connected to aliens, then it's connected to Predator because they're connected already.
These aliens connected to Predator, but it's really connected to because Predator's not really on this Earth. Just keeps them going back and forth. But Blade Runner and aliens are connected. So
yeah. All right, let's check out this trailer.
Cool.
Even I'm getting sleepy now. Oh man. All right, let's go. All right, what? Oh my god. I got like dry mouth for something. Like what in Try one more time. All right, what is up? Welcome to Spoiler Kings. We have another trailer reaction for you guys tonight. We're talking the Gen V Season 2 trailer. I think this is the official trailer.
This is the official trailer.
Yeah. So it came out a couple days ago. So let's check it out because we all like Gen V Season 1. So let's see what Season 2 is going to be about.
Hey,
what?
All right.
You can't stay on the run forever. I need your help. You need to go back to school.
It was a mistake leaving you, all of you.
This school, it's become a monument to mediocrity.
The new dean, he was at Elmira. Now he's at fucking Godolkin, so something's going on, but we don't know what.
Plot is resuming a research program called Project Odessa that's spearheaded by Thomas Godolkin. And I need you to stop it.
We're all on the same side here. This is bigger than us.
We need to figure out what the fuck he knows about Odessa.
For Andre.
Let me be very clear. This plan is crazy and I hate it, but I'm in.
You can all level up under the right amount of pressure. Marie, you could be the most powerful suit to ever come out of Godolphin.
More powerful than Homelander. I need answers.
You want to know what Odessa means? This is how you find out.
Cypher believes I'm this weapon. Let's at least use it to do something good. Sabotage.
I want all of this to stop. The time has come. You're stronger than the others. Embrace it.
This makes you one of the most powerful suits in the world.
I'm not any chosen one. Chosen ones are like Harry Potter, Neo, fucking Frodo, fucking Frodo.
Oh man, it's like right around the corner.
Yeah, like literally.
Damn, I can't wait. That's gonna be good. Talking about like all these shows coming out. This is coming out in like a month. Damn.
Man, that looks good.
Yeah, really connecting it to the main boys.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Starlight coming out. I mean, man, that looks so good. I'm so ready for this now.
Yeah. Except it reminded me that the actor who played Andre had died, and they're not recasting. But it seems like his dad is almost gonna be a stand-in,
over.
almost. Yeah. So.
Yeah, because I know they said they were gonna write the character out.
Yeah. That's what it seems like they're doing. So.
They didn't have a funeral for him, huh?
Yeah. They didn't send him to space.
Send this in his face.
Yeah. Yeah, but which it does suck because he was a really good actor. It sucks that he was young. So
he's young, good actor, gonna be a good character. So it does suck, but I'm very interested what they're gonna do with Gen V going forward. I'm interested what they've shown us. Starlight being there. I mean, we're just going to really enjoy how this is gonna start leading us into the boys' final season.
Mm-hmm. I wonder if I forgot what's her name with the blood bending. Like
yeah, what the hell was her name?
Man, I'm trying to blank. But man, it seems like they're really building her up where she's going to be somebody.
Marie
with
was
power.
always the most.
Yeah. You know, so like she had it, but like she didn't know. You know, but like us as the viewer knew, like, oh, she can mess things up. But now they're letting her know, which means if she's gonna know and all these other people are gonna know, it means Homelander's gonna know. And Homelander don't like when people
what's he gonna do?
Strong.
I mean, what you gonna do? You're gonna go anyone who has blood is gonna have to deal with her.
Yeah.
If you have blood, which means you're alive, you're gonna have to deal with her.
You know, but if it's anybody, it could be Homelander, you know, like laser beam her from like outer space or some shit, you know, it's like, you know, what's her limits, you know, so I could see him becoming a problem towards the end of the season, you know, but right now I think whatever Odessa
gets.
Yeah.
It's gonna be weird.
Yeah. Yeah. But they're definitely building her up where she's gonna have some power. She's gonna have some power, which makes sense. It's cool power she has, you know. But yeah.
So how about this?
Yeah.
So on September 17th, 2025, episode 1, 2, and 3 all come out.
Nice. What day is that? Like a Tuesday?
I have no idea. September 17th.
Wednesday. Wednesday. So that works out. So that means we can watch it and then the next day talk about it. Yeah, as soon as it drops, I'm watching it.
But then it goes weekly. So
yeah,
4 is on the 24th, 5th is on October 1st. The 6th one is October 8th, 7th is October 15th, 8th is October 22nd. So
yeah,
right before Halloween.
Nice. Well, I don't think anybody's dressing up as a Gen V character or a boy's character for Halloween.
What you're supposed to
be. Maybe some people are black noir just because it's Snake Eyes anyway. So, but yeah, but this looks good. I can't wait, man. I love season 1. Season 1 was really, really well done.
Yeah, I'm excited too. I think it's gonna be really good.
Yeah, but cool. I think that's a nice teaser trailer to get us hyped for Gen V coming out in about a month. We'll definitely be talking about it, so make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, so when we get to talking about Gen V and this season 2, you come and be part of the live chat. But we appreciate everyone hanging out with us. Make sure you guys leave a comment, and if you're watching live, stick around because we're gonna finish things off for the night. All right. Damn, y'all, stop it. Let's go. Yeah, all the good shows come out this time of year. Yep. Yeah, it's always the fall.
Hindsight, not wrong. Yeah.
Yep. You mean they're gonna Black Panther him? Exactly.
Exactly.
Put him in a shiny casket and.
This is such crap.
Did they ever say what they did with his body?
No.
Because I know he went into the ship, and then the ship flew away.
Yeah, they beamed him up.
Yeah, I think they beamed him up. Like we never seen that ever before in the MCU.
Oh my goodness!
Okay. They didn't even explain what the hell they did with his body.
Sure didn't.
They went to that place, that planet that Professor X's bird girlfriend lives
in outer space. Oh man. But
yeah, this is all we got, guys. It's time to go.
Yeah.
Exactly. I'm gonna like fall face first into bed and just go to sleep.
Well, I'm gonna try to go to sleep. As soon as I hit that bed, one of the kids are gonna start screaming.
Let them scream.
Let them scream.
Close the door. Wear some earmuffs.
Well, the oldest one now, he gets out and comes and bugs me.
Lock the door. That's the worst answer ever. Don't listen to why I say that. Don't lock the door.
Leche. I was like, bro, it's 3:00 in the morning. You're not getting milk.
I'm like,
You can wait till the morning.
Like if you get out this bed, boy.
Yeah. All right, let's get out of here.
I'm gonna say that, and then my daughter's gonna walk down the stairs.
Well, didn't one of them like fall asleep on the stairs waiting for you or something like that, which is like super adorable. That's
I had to carry her butt up. I was like,
oh man. Yeah. All right, let's get out of here. We will see you guys on Saturday. Got Deathly Hallows Part 1 with Harry Potter, hopefully. And then hopefully sometime either Monday or maybe before Monday, we'll see what happens. We'll talk Peacemaker.
We got another show we gotta talk about too, that you guys just continue to forget about.
Washington Black?
No.
That one?
The Institute.
The last episode is Sunday, so I figured maybe Monday we'll just talk do the whole show.
Okay, sounds good.
Because I was like, oh yeah, we can get caught up. I'm like, there's only one episode left.
It's been good. They've been doing a good job. So
yeah. I gotta watch the last episode, so I've been catching up. It was like 2 behind, so but it's a good show. I just don't know if it's getting any ratings where people are gonna. I mean, when they put it on fucking MGM Plus,
I was like, MGM's is not a banger for you guys.
I didn't even know that app existed. Like,
you know who else has MGM, right?
Was it Amazon? Ain't it?
From
From's
on MGM.
Wait, no, yeah, you're right. No, yeah, it's going back.
Yeah, I thought it was on Amazon because Amazon owns MGM.
Yeah, so you have to have that part of Amazon to watch it.
Damn, they're gonna all mush it together eventually, anyway, right?
I think so. Yeah.
One of these days.
All right, let's get out of here. Mom Bear are saying night. We'll see you guys on Saturday. Some more with finish up Harry Potter. Couple episodes left.
All
right, Maria. Saying love from MGM.
I am part of Frumly 100%. So yeah, I definitely know.
Yeah, make sure you go check out Brian with Anzo when they do the watch parties. You guys break down the episodes, all that stuff like that. So
100%. We'll do watch parties. We'll break down everything. We'll talk about anything you thought you're thinking about. All the I mean, everyone has their own scenarios. Everyone has their own things what's going on from. So I mean, I love it. I love talking about it and bringing that all down. So that MG used to be epics. Yep.
I did not know that.
She's 100% right.
Mm. But cool. We will see you guys on Saturday. Later.
See you guys.
Don't forget to like and subscribe. We out here.